Hey, Fluma. Fluma Elfsai. Dongrong, yo, what's up? Hello, hello, gamers. All right, I know it's been a while since I did some Limbus Company stuff, but I am back on track with Limbus Company, and I want to play it on Bilibili like once a week since I'm not really playing IDV as much on it anymore. And that means my Limbus Company streams are going to be moved from like the afternoon into the evenings. And that's okay with me. So let me just check to see that my streams are running. Oh, hello, 大家好, 早上好. I'm live on Bilibili and on YT. So let's get this game restarted. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is just grab my things. I haven't really played since the last time I played much because I wanted to do it on stream for you guys. And I know it's kind of awkward that I have it in two places now because I had that other channel for 这个是什么游戏啊？是叫 Limbus Company 中文的名字也有，我不知道。I did buy the battle pass, and I'm really excited because Season 5 Limbus Pass is Don Quixote's, and my goodness, does she look kind of sick. I really want her. I heard she's getting the first like Aleph level ego, so I'm really interested in that. How are you? Less complicated? 不会有一点有一点 Okay, so we're going to go into. I think we'll just hop right into the intervallo, and then we'll resume the dungeon because I was on the last boss, right? Last time. And then I did die. So we're gonna try him again. And this time I think I don't take Donkey T Corp. Because although she's good in other circumstances, she's really bad in this one. We'll take this one, this one. Oh no! Wait, can I level her? No way, I'm gonna have to take her. I'll just have to not tremor him then. It's gonna be kind of bad, but I think I'll be okay. I thought my dream was ended. Wait, is that a play on the abnormality in Neo? Okay, this part we actually went through already. We'll just go right into the fight. then. Okay, so this is the poise guy. On hit, gain 1 poise. Okay. And I don't have any stuff, which is very cool. 5, 2. Okay. Actually, maybe I do this instead. I'm gonna clash like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gain 4 poise. 1, 2, 3. Wait, something's wrong here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's because this is clashing into that. this is going somewhere. Why is this going nowhere? Like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Are you missing out on Canto 7? I am! I'm behind! I can't wait for me, Canto 7! I'm coming! Canto 7, please! I still have to get through Wuthering Heights. Dude, I've been so behind though. I haven't even done the hard dungeon. It's because I haven't had time. I've been busy on the Deadlock grind actually. But hey, those games are going pretty good. I'm missing out! Wait for me! Don't spoil it! Please don't spoil it. It looks like it might be one of my favorites. Like the story of Don Quixote, I think is really interesting. Hello, hello, 早上好. Maybe I should have just leveled up Butler Otis for it. Ew. This one is going here. But maybe I just block here, because he's at how much poise? Gain growing resentment at turn start to claim your bones. Is a skill slot. Does he have claim your bones? Draw the sword, slay, overthrow. I think I actually just turn on borrow time for Donkey instead. And then I'll use for Clash if I need to. Huge Dawn lore drop? I'm down for it, yo. Like, I don't know, I kind of want to see the Heathcliffs first, though. 今天不玩第五人格啊，不是今天，那个礼拜二我已经玩到了，我下一次可以再玩一次啊。Why does this sound kind of like low? Audio. Hey, have you got better, Hikaru? I forgot to ask. Yeah, I feel a lot better now. Like, I'm a little bit more relaxed. Which is great, because I've been doing like a little bit too much between all my different channels. So, yeah, now I'm chilling. Gain X Grings is on the desk. This is a counterable clash. 419, 411. Wait, I think she just wins this one though. Neutral? Should I risk it? I think I do. I do have fluid sac. But yeah, I have a little bit more time to work with now that I can dual stream this to Billy. 晚上好, 小狼, 晚上好. Good evening. By the way, I saw in my WeChat group earlier, my fan group, that they're posting pictures of a cat. That was kind of crazy. Wait, did uh-oh. Okay, this is unopposed. Okay. This one right here. I need to fluid sac that. Oh shoot. No, it's not gonna work. Basically, I need to stagger him this turn, right? Or I die. He's gonna claim my bones. Okay, we'll give it a shot. Okay. I don't know if this breaks it. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Yes, I will. Thank you, thank you. I know I've been streaming on my main channel and my other channel a lot less. I think I like planned myself. Ooh, thank goodness I broke it. Oh, nice! Okay, okay. I did it. Yippee! He can't eat my bones. Not this time. I think, like, I just planned too much for myself this time. Or these last, like, few weeks. So, I think just this time, I'm gonna, like, balance my schedule a little bit better. And so, the Billy streams are gonna double up now. But I think that's okay. Hopeless, eh? This one's clashing against Paralyze. And this one's clashing against here. So what if we do this? And then Donkey is, why are you clashing here? Is she gonna be okay? I need something to eat that. To soak this. This is just not clashing. Why is this hopeless? 218? He should win here! I think so, if I mathed it right. Can we get 2,000 IDs? Part 3 is going to give us about 525 boxes of shark. Oh my gosh! That's a lot of boxes. As long as he doesn't claim my bones this time, I think I'll be okay. Actually, even if he does, I might be able to break this shield. Okay, yeah. 2,000 IDs if you get the battle. Yes, I did buy the battle pass. I'm actually pretty excited because, like, the last one I just barely made it through, but this time I think I can do it. What happened here? Where's all this? These are all counters. What's this one clashing against? Wait, why? Why is it like this? Is it trying to resentment? Growing resentment. Expires at turn end. And this turn is irrelevant. Green grows and remember equal damage taken. Oh no. So I pretty much have to kill him, right? Prioritize the least HP. Unkill, double the growing set. Ooh. I don't know about this one. I have to pretty much just kill him this turn, right? Can I just overclock my fluid sac? Oh, no, I can't. I shouldn't do that. Actually, this is kind of a bad thing. Is something targeting Donkey? This is. What? Is this unclashable? This is targeting... No, his speed is just like insane, actually. Alright, we'll do it this way. This one's targeting Sinclair. That's fine, Sinclair's just gonna take it. This one's targeting her. Can she clash this? No, she can't. This one's targeting her as well. This one is clashing here. And then... I think they just really want me to win this turn. Otherwise I die. Right, this one's gonna be kinda tricky. Okay. No, dude. Sinclair might be dead here. I'm just starting to grind out boxes. Ooh, it's kinda quick. Ooh. I should have fluid sacked. The counter kinda... Oh, please. I don't have enough coffin. Oh, he's at 44. Come on. I'm getting my bones claimed. I think I just gotta try to kill him this turn. Oh, nice! I got him. He was about to claim my bones. What game is it? 这个是叫 Limbus Company， 也有一个中文名字。The monolith had already left the fathoms of ego and was back at the center of the office. Just as the office began to resemble the one we had walked into, the radio I carried began to buzz again. Hiya, can you hear me? If you do, give me a TikTok. Very funny, Dante. You know we just barely survived a deadly encounter, right? Well, she asked me to. Perfect. We don't have much time left. Since it looks like the monolith's briefly stabilized, let me teach you how to lock it down. Don't take too long or that distortion is going to turn into an abnormality. Follow my instructions to a T, and don't lag behind. It's all about precision and speed. She seems awfully cheerful for how dire the situation is. I followed the radio's instructions and reached out to the monolith with my palms. Ooh, some light came out of it when I reached out with my fingers. The voice coming from the radio was pretty nonchalant about all this, but it almost sounded like she could see exactly what I was looking at. Right, straight down from there. Yep, you're doing good. Now move left. Take it slow now. I couldn't help but wonder if I was doing this right, but I still followed her directions and drew a trail of light with my hand over the monolith. The shimmering black tendrils began to withdraw from bamboo-hatted Kim's body. Maybe the distortion is withdrawing too. Good work, Detective. The levels are stabilizing. I can't seem to stop calling you Detective, huh? Sorry. Old habits die hard, you know. Sounds like she's pointing to someone else on the other side of this communication. Good work, bus dudes. LCA will be there in a minute, so just sit tight. LCA? Not that rude after-team lady from earlier. Well, anyways, thank you for the assist, everyone. LCD Distortion Task Force Ezra. Over and out. 早上好. Good morning, good morning. How you doing today? Hi, Cockroach. The radio shut off before any of us had the chance to say anything again. Just do damage? Yeah. I think the stream might be a little lagging behind. They're really piling in, huh? LCA, the operations unit. T-276. I didn't have anything to say, nor could they hear me anyways. Before the uniformed troops marched in, it started attaching various tools to the monolith. Trouble 27601 unconfirmed. Requesting location. What are you blathering about? Rewording. Where's the distorted individual? Dragged himself behind the sofa 3 minutes ago. I'm making me report an identical event occur. Abnormal reaction detected. Oh. Her hand holding a blade that dug deep into her mentor's flesh. I know not of your painful past. I cannot possibly know in detail what you have gone through. That cannot just be a reason and excuse for cutting down your own fellows. If the blade has consumed my mentor, turned him into a fiend, then I will end him myself. It has to be me. If he hadn't caused us to flee S-Corp, our home to begin with... Oh yes, I hear you. Your voice is finally growing clearer. Distortion of the subject entity confirmed. Phase 1 monolith's reactivation process may have been engaged. We can't just let her be, she's going to distort. Oh, Mersol got her. Average Shark, hi! It's been years since we limbuzzed. Yeah. It's been like a couple of weeks. But hey, we're back into it. I'm really excited to... I'm so behind. I have to go through all of Canto 6 before I can start Canto 7. But hey, it might be done by the time I finish through Canto 6, right? Nice job, Mersol. I have to carry out the task you ordered. What just happened? Was that caused by the monolith's influence too? Possible explanation. The monolith was properly sealed, but its lingering influence seemed to have seeped into her. You're LCA. I'm Ezra. You're not the only one who knows how to cut people off. I already got your sit trap. I mean, our own LCD team leader said she'll take care of it. Besides that monolith, Detective and I have successfully retrieved that before. And considering the two of them are the returnees from the library, considering that the two of them have been pulled from the edge of distortion, it'll definitely help us with our records, don't you think? Understood, however. What the hell? Are we kidnapping them for some dodgy human experiment or something? Okay, so I know there's been a scary rumor of kidnappings in T-Corp, but what we're doing here is completely unrelated, alright? I appreciate it if you didn't compare us to the likes of those backstreet rumors. Sure, you guys can leave them there, but if we don't take them in, they'll distort and get killed. And who knows, the Kurokuma clan, or even the Thumb could catch wind of this and pick them up instead. I suppose you're right. Anyways, make sure to bring them in. Both of them, okay? Acknowledged. Retrieving now. Call dropped. The agents swarmed around the pair, found them, and disappeared out of the door. All of them in one fluid motion practice motion. I don't know when it happened, but they already retrieved the monolith when the LC agent picked up the LCD's call. Right, so the mission's accomplished, huh? Is this a horror game or a mystery game? It's kind of like a story game. I would say like it's horror-esque, but it's not really horror. It's not really scary. Recommended action from the manager. Immediate extraction from the scene. Immediate something likely. So are we gonna have to fight the Thumb? Are you sure that we can handle not only the middle but also the Thumb? Irrelevant. A foe is a friend and a friend is a foe for Limbus Company. Delayed. Extracting scene first. At least the impression I got from the way you spoke. I came to meet so many departments of the company in such quick succession. The LCA, the LCD, and the LCCA. There's a mysterious Herman and the equally disgusting Damien. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, I really don't know anything. Maybe that amounts to nothing more than a pitch of knowledge available to the powers that be. I thought we were really deep into our journey, but I was starting to feel that in the far future, if I were to look back on the records of this journey, we wouldn't even be 10 pages into the book. This is not your information we're privy to, though we all work under the same company. All that the LCD shared with us was the name of our contact, Ezra. Then, is Limbus Company truly kidnapped people? You don't think that our experience with humans is unlike that. It's not something that just happens. Remember what the LCD woman said? Rumors are just rumors. There's LCD, but LCA just seems really out of place. Even when compared to other departments, it's just like they're from a completely different company. As we made our way back to the bus, we slowly began to organize our thoughts on everything that had happened. I don't know what it was the most productive thing for me to do. Faust, you're not going to answer any of my questions, are you? I apologize. At the present moment, it's difficult for me to disclose any information that is not concerned of the LCB department. I thought Faust knew all outcomes. 8 hours is rookie numbers. Canto 4 is still the longest. Oh, okay, then Canto 6 should be kind of a breeze. It's like impatience is a prerequisite for boarding the bus, managed of Sinner. Your journey will inevitably lead us to answer all your questions, Dante. Just follow the path and she'll be revealed. You have no reason to rush. Besides, it's nothing. Perhaps your impatience is rubbing off on me. I suppose I shall find out along the way as well. Are these tattoos or scars? Let's go, Sharon. And we're off to Wuthering Heights. I'm really excited for Wuthering Heights, though. I love me a good K-drama. Okay, the heartbreaking. Oof, I'm ready. Let's turn up the sound for this one. Actually, did I... Hold on. Audio. Okay. Did I didn't... Oh, I defeated one. Because I was bamboo-headed Kim. I do have to do the mirroring dungeons, but I think if someone can help me with this one, I don't really know what I'm doing here. What's your opinion on the new IDs? I love the new Otis ID. I wish I didn't spend all my... I spent all my points on the last Otis ID from Withering the Butler Otis, and I'm like, that was so stupid of me. I didn't know she was gonna have a new one. It's a bleed one too, so it could have worked well with my my gripper one. It's better than Wuwa, that's for sure. Better than Wuthering Waves? Wait, what? Yeah, I don't think I'm ever playing Wuthering Waves again. I did it for the sponsorship, and that was about it. And now, it's voice acted.
돌아와 히스. 보랏빛 꽃만이 유일한 아름다움으로 남아있는 그 저택으로. 폭풍으로 뚫린 균열 사이로 모든 온기가 빠져나갔던 그 저택으로.
To the manor where its storm-broken breach has siphoned all that
너에게
was once
삶을
more.
내어준 대신
To the manor that gave you not only life, but also scorn and
그
desolation.
저택으로. 난로불 가운데가 아닌
To the
차가운
manor
모퉁이
where your place
어귀만
was the
있는
frozen
자리였던
corner
그
that couldn't
저택으로.
be further from the hearth.
황야에서 돌아와.
Return from the moors.
이제 집으로 올 시간이야.
It's time for you to come home. So this is what T-Corp's nest looks like.
뭐 다행히도 이번 둥지 입국 심사는 별일 없이 넘어왔네요.
That's Donkey.
칭찬은 굳이 안 해도
God, she's so unsufferable right now.
다 컸어 이제.
The humdrum routine, I guess, except for the one that is. We're headed to this place called Wuthering Heights next, right? I could tell from Heathcliff's glum expression his mind's weighed down by all kinds of things.
그렇지.
I think Heathcliff is like really cute when he's shy. It's like really unexpected of him. It's such a big change in his character.
워더링 하이츠라. 무지하게 강한 바람이 불었던 집이었나 보죠.
Border Prison Bus Company. Yes, that's what it's called. Monthly.
그 저택은 바람이 지랄맞게 불었어. 아늑한 구석은
Not a
하나도
single
찾을
corner
수
of that
없는
place gets
곳이었지.
any comfort.
고향에 당도한다니 마음이 참 복잡하겠소.
고향.
I love certain enemies in Canto 6. I haven't seen any of them yet. Like you saw, I just started it.
하긴. 그것도 고향이라면 고향이겠지. 근데 보통 고향하면 떠올리는 감정은 아니야.
허면
머릿속에선 수천 번도 넘게 상상했어. 내가 그 빌어먹을 집안에 돌아가서 모든 걸 남김없이 부수고.
모든 걸 부숴서
So you'll smash everything to bits, then what?
저를 보고도 깨달은 게 없는.
Did you really learn nothing from watching what I went through at the lake?
있어.
I did learn something.
일단 내가 횟가닥
If I ever
해서
lose the
뺏어버리기
plot and push
직전까지
myself to the
가게
brink of
되더라도
no return,
너희 중
I trust that
하나가
one of you
어떻게든
lads will pull me
끄집어내줄
right
거라는
out of
거.
it.
뭐
Are you given permission to beat the sense back into you?
꺼내달라는 건가요?
두들 곁에 서라도
Yeah, if that's what it
그럴
takes.
필요가 있으면.
Ooh, I'm excited.
어디까지 허용이 되지?
Interesting. How far are we allowed to go with the bloody
신체
harm?
절단과
Amputation,
신체
nerve mutilation.
손상중.
Okay.
머리 같은 데를
英文不太好，听不懂。啊，这个是韩国，
괜찮지 않을까요?
아니,
没有中文的。好像
나한테
有没有？
쌓인 걸 풀라는 의미가 아니라고.
有没有中文的？
지금 진지하게.
没有。
그래도 지금의 히스클리프 씨라면
I think
잘
presence
해내실
can
것
do this
같다는
sequence.
생각이 들어요.
뭔 소리야? 지금이라니.
지금의 히스클리프 씨는
Your present self is
가난하고
deprived.
남은 게 아무것도
You're
없잖아요.
poor and you don't have anything left.
뭐? 가난? 이제는 아예 대놓고 시비 걸기로 작정했냐? 내가
아니 오해가 있으신 것 같아요.
Hung Lu is from the most talkative sinner, but when he does speak, he usually has something to say. Though since he never says it in a way that's immediately obvious, his words are very prone to misunderstandings. That's true. 中文很好啊，谢谢。
그러니
해봄.
예전보다는 많은 게
早上
달라졌을
好。
거예요.
In a way, we're all deprived, and that can change a lot of
가진
things.
게 아무것도
Maybe there are
없을
things that we
때가
can
되어서야
understand only when we're
몰랐던
left
걸.
with nothing.
가난하여서
Thought
이렇게
thou
구리구리한
poverty
색깔을
explain our
계속
currently
가지고 다녀야
unsightly
하는
lack of
거요?
colorfulness. Everything was. It seems like it feels like our colors have been taking
그
more,
얘기
even more.
언제 하나 했어.
I was wondering when we bring that up.
대체 언제까지 이런 색깔로 다녀야 하는 거야? 나는 생각을 한 게 불과 10시간 전인데 가도 원상복귀가 되지 않잖아.
Stuck in this gloomy hue for the rest of our lives. Seriously, nothing in this net.
이러면 식욕도
Looks tasty in
떨어져.
this
살살
sepia
의지가
hue.
없어지게 된다고.
I think it's so crazy that T Corp sucks the color out of its corporation to make the poor people seem poor. That's crazy. Hey Gloom, how are you? That's what we call foreshadowing. Yeah.
그리고 저 사람들은
What about those
옷의
guys?
색깔이 보이고 있잖아.
Who?
개개인분들께 해드린 답변을 합치면
Sufficient amounts of pain must be
23번째
put in
답변이긴
order to
합니다.
retrieve the colors. This
색깔을
question is
돌려받으려면
repeatedly answered on 23
그에
separate
준하는
occasions.
돈을
저 정도로 색깔을 돌려받은 거면 저 새끼는 별로 잘 살지도 못하면서
He's trying to come off
허세만
as though he
있는
is. Real toffs spare no
진짜
cash to get every
부자들은
single color back,
안경테나 장신구까지
even to their
색깔을
trivial trinkets like the
대처거든.
rim of their glasses.
히스클리프 씨도 이곳에 살고 있을 동안은 계속
아니, 저택은 어느 정도 예외였어.
동의.
This is the color of poop.
피의 색 정도는 되찾았으면 싶군.
그런데 저 자식 말이야.
The poor sod's gonna get himself
저렇게
jump
어설프게
wandering
색깔을
around
가진
living
채로
with that look.
쏘다니면
That's just
괜히
enough color to
뒤통수
invite the
얻어맞기
bandits,
따를
but
텐데.
not enough to keep him away. Oh,
저런 극악무도 파렴치한 자들을 보았나? 혼자 다니는 무고한 시민을
are
갱단이라고
they what you would call a gang? The
머리
gangs of the team
흐려졌군.
certainly seen better
저런
days.
걸 갱단이라고
They're just
부르고.
lowlifes running
내가
out of
떠나올
time.
때만 해도 저런 버러지 같은 것들은 저렇게 버젓이 돌아다니지도 않았어.
There are gangs that aren't scummy?
당연하지. 내가 있었던 갱단은 저런 식으로 만만한 놈한테 우르르 몰려가지 않았다고.
탈은 쌩쌩 달리고 싶어.
뭐 돈키호테가 시끄러.
정의지 비군 고맙네. 킬자비 씨도 있.
An enactment of justice. Okay. I'm really excited to see where her character development takes her. I'm assuming this is just a fight with bandits. I should really level up one of these guys, but I really... Should I roll for the new ID? I mean, I have a 10 pull. Do I don't really care for the Honglu one, but I kind of want the Otis one. I kind of want her, you guys. Makes me want to cover Korean dramas 啊，是的，这个是叫那个 Wuthering Heights 的故事，也是一个那个韩国的，像那个 K drama 的东西。Do it. Give me Otis. I want Otis. Please. Wait. Is she gonna be in the standard dispensary though? Oh, she's actually already in here. Eh? wait. Hold on. Let me open up my boxes, cause
나는 그저
where?
하루가 저물어가는
I don't know how many I have. Oh, I have a lot of level vouchers too. I have a lot of Faust ones. Yo, where are my boxes at? Uh-oh. I don't have any boxes. I guess I opened them all by the end of the season. Or wait, no, maybe they got converted into shards? Should I just level up this Otis then and give her the sinking one? Wait. Oh, I forgot I had this. And then Heathcliff has it too, right? I should uptie this one. Wait, what does this do? Sinking tremor. Actually, I could do this. Unhit for sinking for tremor. Awakening, corrosion. 3 bind. Include this unit's skill to reapply on. Maybe.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
You know what? We'll just roll
하루가
with it.
저물어가는 동안 나는 그저
Boxes get
서
reset
있을
after a new
뿐이었어.
season. Yeah. It's fine. We'll just try. Wait. Yeah, okay. This will have to do.
와일드 헌트야.
See, I really want the Otis one, but I might just get boxes for her.
내가 먼저 찜했어. 너희도 시간이 부족해서 온 놈 혹시
30분?
킬 리가 뭐?
The dead rat. You know what? I'm gonna roll. I wanted to save it for Walpurgis because the Walpurgis ones are usually crazy. But it's not gonna happen for another 2 months or so.
불길 속으로.
我可不可以说啊？我不知道。我会说一点中文，一点日本话，然后英文。Oh, this guy's getting short. Yeah, I don't need anything here.
그 오물을
Oh my gosh. Big skill there.
맞는 거야.
How's mid comp game? Oh, that's right. IDB comp is right now.
개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Dang, why they keep piling on? Wait, what?
해보겠네.
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 거태. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리.
그래서
Dang, how many bandits are there? Oh, Overwatch comp. If you play Overwatch, how do you feel about Deadlock, Boom? Oh, there's more.
직접 알게 함이라.
These guys look poor and dead.
무지하니까
I can't believe I have waste 20 I can balance on these guys.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
그대에게 보이는 이 전기 불꽃은 무슨 색을 띠고 있는가?
I probably didn't need to do that, but it's okay.
착각하지 마라. 해파 거태. 내 놈들 덕분에 내
I need one more level.
나서는 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
야 너
Oi,
모자 멋진데?
nice hat you got there.
잘못했습니다.
Over dramatic.
제 시계에서 원하시는 만큼 시간을 빼가셔도 됩니다.
Certainly fit the look of a villain.
야 방금 건 그냥 칭찬한 거잖아. 이놈의
저는 이것 빼고는 완전 아무것도 없어요. 납치는 안 됩니다. 집에 기다리는 가족들이 있어요.
The man we inadvertently saved from the hands of thieves was shouting and screaming incoherently.
아이씨 무슨 시끄러운 소리가. 이것들 뭐야? 아니 10분 아니 5분이라도 좋으니까 얼른.
도대체가
아니면 모조리 해치운지.
Oh. The T Corp because I'm a clock. I see. Mimi, hi, 早上好.
해보겠네.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Oh, wow. Sinclair is just kind of crazy.
관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을
I have signed him for, right?
제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 정화. 저는 언제나 옳은 일만 한답니다.
좋아.
Oh, I didn't even proc it.
기적해 차려졌지 않나. 거태.
직원들이 우세한 한동에 있습니다.
SFSH.
관리자님이
Spider face
제
and
말을
skull
저주해서
head.
듣고 있었다는 게
내 죄는
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 기적해 차려 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요. 맞는 거야.
대가리
Oh, these
딱
guys are
떼고
doomed. Sunshower Heathcliff is super OP in this Canto.
좋아.
Sunshower?
알겠어.
I heard they nerfed the
기적해 차려졌지
I heard they nerfed the Heathcliff that I have. Which is really stupid because I pulled for him with the intention of him being overpowered. Dang, you can't just nerf IDs like that. That's crazy.
너 쳐라. 당장 안 닥치면 사람 먹는 버스로 끌고 간 다음에
저를 납치하러 온 사람들이
No, we're not here to kidnap you.
그래.
그럴 리가 없지 않소. 아니 나그네들이었어. 여기는
그런데 왜 돈이 아니라 시간을 달라고 하는 거죠?
Why are they asking for time, not money? Good question.
시간도 T사 가이드북 여전히
Tifa pamphlet guide. Once again, the Shizmelus who bothered to read up on her destination. Time Track
다
Corporation.
시계를
Its citizenry utilizes timepieces as personal identification.
이들이 지니고 있는
They oft
시계를
trade with
통하여
time instead of physical
화폐
currency.
대신에
Their means of
시간을
transaction done
거래하기도
via the timepieces they carry.
대부분의 근로자는
Most laborers in these
노동에
lands are
대한
rewarded
보상을
for their efforts with time.
이상 씨를 봐서
Is this going to be a problem? Otis is the only one who carries a watch.
그 시간이 멈춰 있는 손목시계 말씀이죠? 패션용으로 착용.
It's not
패션용인 적
fashion. It never was.
그리고 아까 말한 납치라는 건
T사 길거리엔 사람 이젠
There's our
아무도
abandoned
다니지 않는
streets.
거리는
So when I saw dozens of
이렇게
people are still
때로
running
다니시네.
around together, I was scared that you guys made an infamous
납치
kidnapping
조직인가
syndicate.
구체적으로 말해보도록. 육하 원칙을 활용하면 더 좋고.
People have been
실종자들
going missing
때문이
around here.
최근 들어
This
이곳에서
kind of became the
사람들이
last known
이유 없이
location for a bunch of missing
행방불명된다고
people.
해요.
Everyone becomes a shut-in
이젠
during the
다들
foggy
안개가
days.
자욱해지기만 해도 마침 여기 굴러다니고 있는 디타임즈 신문지 일면에도 쓰여 있네요.
Mersault, Rhodia, and Don Quixote began enthusiastically reading the sensationalized titles and the attached articles on the newspaper he showed us.
이 근처에 상을 받은 말. 시간에서 해결사들이 이런 인터뷰를.
Are you guys even reading the same article?
확실히 여기는 원래 공장으로 일하러 가는 노동자나
Maybe the lack of color made the fog seem even
일전.
thicker.
검계와의 소동에서 들었던 괴담.
행방불명이라. 역시
Human
사람을
trafficking
납치해서
syndicate
파는
roaming areas.
그런 놈들이 대놓고 활보한다.
인신매매 따위가
Statistically impossible for human trafficking syndicate to leave zero evidence behind.
거리를 이렇게 만들
Especially the syndicate so prolific to the point indirectly discouraging the public from leaving their homes.
시체도 남지 않는다는 건 깊이 파고들수록
Maybe they'll be more
위험한
dangerous
일일
to
수
look into.
있다는 건가요?
I'll equip them for you to use. Okay, okay.
아니. 시체만으로는
Are you sure I
그렇게
shouldn't
보기
use the
힘들지
Wuthering
않아.
Heights one?
네?
뒷골목에 밤이 있잖아.
The
그
night in the back
청소부들이
streets.
지나가면
Good evening,
시체를 포함한
Mimi.
쓰레기들은 전부
완성하.
청소되어 있으니까.
A single sweep of these sweepers leave them behind.
그렇군.
Wait, did the sweepers even come here?
시체까지 말끔하게 치워버릴 수도 있겠네.
당연히 쓰레기만 청소하는 게 아니라는 건
The sweepers also come to T-Corp?
착각하지 마라. 해파 거태. 내 놈들 덕분에 내가 강해진 게 아니다. 내가 강하기에 내 놈들을 휘두르는 거.
안개 낀 거리에서 무슨
억지로 오지 않았다.
불길하네.
It must be on an edge, thanks to the unsettling story. The invitation, can you read it out loud for us again?
그까지 초대장 읽었어.
The neatly folded invitation Heathcliff produced from his pockets completely betrayed his attempt at appearing aloof.
부디 참석하시어 경의를 담아.
그리고
아이씨, 꼭 와야 해 있어. 기다리고 있을게.
Okay.
여기가 무슨 동네 술집이에요? 아, 이런 분위기 아니었어?
내가 이럴 줄 알았지. 애초에 기다린다고 했을 뿐이지 만나고 싶다고 한 것도.
아니 그래도 말이야. 이 문구를 보면은
어디?
Some sinners get in the circle. They're doing literary analysis of the invitation letter.
뭐야? 싱클레어는 저런 거에 관심 없었어?
저는 열심히
Yeah, I don't know.
공부만 했어요.
I don't know if I like Sinclair that.
칠판만 보면
싱클레어군! 또다시 얼굴이 붉어지고 있어.
체질이라고 지난번에 말.
그럼
안타까울 필요는 없다.
Manager has no need for your
세상은
sympathy.
많은 취향을
I'm certainly
존재하고
that
있으니.
those who appreciate their unique appearance.
그런데
히스클리프 씨가 연애 편지를 받는 게요?
이상 씨 그런 말은 좀 너무하네.
아니 그런 무례한 말을 한 것이 아니라
농담이에요, 농담. 저도 이상 씨랑 같은 걸 느꼈으니까요. T사 어딘가에 있을 로봇
We're not
통의
looking for a
지구가 아니라
lobotomy branch.
다 같이 워더링 하이츠라는 저택 그곳으로 도달해야
정확하게 짚어주었구려.
찬물
Thank you for
끼얹는
bringing that
역할을
up.
하는
I started getting
것도
tired of being the
슬슬
bringer of
지겨워져서
unpleasant news.
우리가 워더링 하이츠로 향하는 이유가 설마 저 편지 한 장 때문이라고 생각한다면
그래서 이 문맥을
Good morning,
보면
Moyi.
결국
早上好. How are you doing, Moyi? We're looking for the context she wrote this in. What I'm trying to say here is no.
그보다는 이 어투를
뭐
LCCB로부터
There was a report from the LCCB that the Golden Bow has been deserved.
위치는
They narrowed its location down to somewhere within the Wuthering Heights Manor. But there was a significant risk on account of the Manor's unique security system that prevented the before team from conducting their on-site preliminary
황금가지의
survey.
정확한 위치는
The exact location of the bow is yet to be
특유의
identified.
보안 시스템?
그렇다면 더더욱
Then it's even more
네.
odd. No other ways to put it.
비록 황금가지의 값어치와 그 평범한 저택
I do know that the Golden Bow is not an item so easily attainable that it may be housed in a normal private manor.
황금가지가 처음부터
It can be
그곳에
shared that
위치해 있었던
the Golden
것은
Bow
아니었다.
wasn't always located inside the manor.
T살,
Now, the Golden Bow's
로보토미지고
previous location, an
어딘가에
unknown area within the T-Force
있었던
Lobotomy Branch Corp,
황금가지가
has been transferred to the manor for a reason we're
모종의
yet unaware of.
저택으로 옮겨졌다는 것이구려.
캐서린이라는 인물이
This
이번
Catherine
작전의
person will be a part of a
핵심이겠군요.
major part of this operation.
황금가지를 자기
To
저택
have a
안에
Golden Bow
소유하고
all to
있는
herself in
자라니.
that manner.
그리고 황금가지가 아니더라도 히스클리프 씨가 자신을 보러 저택에 와줄 거라고 믿어 의심치 않는.
None of this conversation seemed to even register to Heathcliff.
혹시
However,
주위에 이발소나 양품점이 보이면
무슨 명소마다 멈춰서는
그냥 나를 내려주고
why
먼저
don't we
가도
just leave you
되잖아.
behind? Go ahead.
제가 두 눈 커다랗게 뜨고 계속 보고 있는데 말이죠. 아까의 그 소문 때문인지는 몰라도 이 시간에 길거리에 열려 있는 가게가 보이지 않아요. 역시 저랑 로자 씨한테 맡겨 보시는 게.
아이씨, 야 잠깐.
Yay, colors! I wonder if they put the colors back on Heathcliff. The bus emerged from the back streets into a rather quiet-looking village. The fog was still thick, and everything was still in the faded hue. Even the occasional sightings of pedestrians had ceased. The very idea of color variation seemed like an alien concept here. All I see is orange-hued lights coming through the windows of misty gray buildings. It's as though everyone decided to stay indoors for the day. I can't even tell where we are or how close we are from the destination anymore. Have you been here by chance, he's saying? He was the only other senator who spent a while in T-Corp, so I decided to ask if he recognized anything, but it was evidence that the scenery was
나는
unfamiliar
최대한
to him.
사람들의 눈을 끌지 않으며 연구와
Conducting my
생업에
research.
몰두하고자 하였지.
I can't imagine doing any research at a place like this. Can't have been easy.
익숙해지면 괜찮소. 오히려 이곳에서 나고 자란 이들에겐 색이 있다는 것이 신기한 것이니. 그리고 나는
And I had shoulders of
기댈
those
수
that I
있는
could lean
자들이
on
있었네.
for a fleeting moment. It helps to have such support when
낯선
acclimating
곳에
to a place
적응하는
as foreign as this. Did you ever hear anything about what T-Corp's
그곳에
singularity is?
대해선
Its true
특이점을
nature's mechanism
의뢰컨대
functions off something I haven't but yet.
시간과
I'm aware that it has
관련이
ought to do
있다는
with
것만
time.
이 또한 부질없는 추측이며
I know because of the warp trade.
T사가 거주자들로부터 끊임없이 색을 빼앗아가는 이유 중 하나죠.
그게 색이랑 무슨
What's time
상관인데?
got to do with color?
시간을 필연적으로 제어해야
The
하는
control of time
것이라면
is so imperative to T-Corp's
빛과 연관이
operations.
있는 영역일
And they must
것이죠.
also control the realm of light.
빛은
As light inherently has much to do with the spectrum of colors, these two subjects eventually overlap.
제가 알고 있는 시간에 대해서
This is as far as I could
추론이
deduce regarding the concept of
가능했습니다만
time I'm aware of. Yet it must also be said that it takes time for me to reach Faust's specific knowledge regarding T-Corp's singularity. Then now's the time to ask her all the
파우스티안,
questions.
시간이라면
네, T사에 관한 이야기는
또 말해줄 것처럼 하다가 입을 닫아버렸네.
I guess she could be glad she decided to tell us this much. I doubt she'll tell us how much, no matter how much we cry.
그런데 특이점으로 인해서
뭐 다 그런 거지. 우리도 어쩌면 지금 다른 사람이 볼 때 뭐가
It's pretty disappointing that the sun
햇빛의
loses
색깔까지 보이지 않는 거.
vibrancy
색이
here.
그리워질 때는 많았어.
그래 그런 것들
Things like the color of the sky too.
각자 알던
You only
하늘의
see it
색이
only because you've
있었으니까
seen its
꼭
beauty.
그리워지게 되는
If you were
거지.
born here never to escape its borders to the
처음부터
last of your
이곳의
days,
하늘만 보고
without ever seeing the
살다
blue
죽는다면
sky,
그건
then I'd hardly
불행할
call
거야.
that death miserable.
그것까지 불행하다고 말한다면
Calling even that miserable is
오히려
nothing but
오만한
sheltered
게 되는
arrogance.
거지.
그렇게 생각할 수도 있겠네요.
아, 그거 해보자. 가장 좋아하는 색깔이 뭔지에 따라서 각자 성격을 알 수 있다던데. 이상이 하늘색을 좋아하는 거라면 어디
Yising
보자.
enjoys the light blue color of the sky.
고요하고 조용한 당신.
오, 어떻게 하는 것이오?
나도 해줘. 나는 말이지 붉은색이 좋어.
Oh my god, Daki's colors are red.
붉은색? 자, 차례를 기다려. 그 다음에는 저는 잠깐 무슨 말 할지 다 알아. 그런 사람은 대체로 흰색을 좋아하더라고. 그저 말을 아끼겠습니다.
나?
Oh,
제일 좋아하는 참. 뭐 나는
is it purple? A great manner emerges to color in view. I could immediately tell this was the Wuthering Heights.
검은색 모든 물감을
black.
다 섞어버리면 나오는 색 아닌가? 그거.
Dump an entire set of paint into a
그래서 제일
bucket.
볼륨
That's
많은
exactly why I
색깔이지.
tolerate it. Keep throwing
거치면
paint
계속
over
해버리면 되는
paint over
거니까.
paint. I have a feeling that black wasn't always his favorite color. You said it with gritted teeth. I'm not sure he likes black that much. I like black.
거울 있는 사람 없냐? 야, 뭐 아무거나 내놔봐.
왜 이러시는가, 히스클리프군. 이 거울은
One was Heathcliff who was suddenly overcome with intense anxiety. And the other was the weather that grew dark and temperatures all of a sudden. What a terrifying
원래
noise.
이렇게 날씨가 궂은
Was the weather here always this awful?
바람은
It was always this
거세게
windy, yeah.
몰아치긴 했어.
Almost like a constant
거의
tempest.
폭풍 수준이었지.
I guess it makes sense why it's called Wuthering
하지만 이런
Heights.
소나기랑 번개는
This thunder and lightning.
멀리서만 봐도 저택
침침한 눈의 칼은 침침하게 번개가 번쩍.
This mayor looked as though it came straight out of a movie. So we're waiting for Virgilius to go off the bus again.
안 그런 적이 없지 않았나?
그래도 지금까지는
It's not like we're digging into a
회사였잖아요.
lobotomy court branch or entering one of the wings, right? It's just a manor, so I don't see the stopping will come out of this.
내리지. 나와 카루는
이번에도 밖에서 기다리고.
다들 표정을
By the looks on
보아
your faces, clearly you've
한참
all
할
collectively have
말이라도
something to
있는
say.
듯한 모양새.
본인은 아닐세. 감히. 아무튼 아무 생각도.
Her voice actor is really cool though. Maybe not every sinner. Gone through a lot of things. So,
베르길리우스
ooh,
처음에
you should use yourself
길잡이라고
as our guide.
우리에게 소개하지 않았나요?
Moonir, hi,
길잡이는
도서하.
매번 작전마다 우리를 출발선에 내려두고 카론 씨랑 무엇을 하러 다니는 건데요? 쓸데없이 짜증 부리는 게 아니라고요.
I'm not being hard for no
저는
good
당신을
reason.
신뢰하고 싶으니까 물어보는 거예요. 같은 부서의 동료라면 적어도
We're co-workers. I at least say you could do is tell us where we're headed.
너희가 특정 계약을 통해 이곳에 입사를 한 것처럼 나 역시도
I also signed it.
어떤 조건이
With the specific
적혀 있는
clauses and
계약서를
conditions I must
통해
abide by.
왜? 특색나리께서도 계약서를 썼다는 말인 겐가?
당연하지 않나. 내가 아무 손익 계산 없이 이 버스에서 철부지들을 자세한 계약의 내용까지 너희에게
I'm gonna have to read
말해줄
Leviathan,
수는
aren't I?
없고 언급해서도 안 되겠지만 이스마엘, 네가 말한 신뢰라는 단어는 즉 나는 황금가지를 직접 회수해서도 직접적인 도움을
I must leave
제공해서도
everything to the
안
manager and the
된다.
sinners.
왜?
언제나 왜냐고 묻는 것은 계약이란
Contracts are rarely ever fully understood by those that are not a part of it.
다만 목적지에
What I can't tell you is
도착해서
when I ask you sinners to leave the bus for a
그래도
mission.
마음을
I
어느
suppose in a
정도
way,
놓고
I say it with a
보낼 수
lighter heart
있게
than I used to.
되었다고는 모든 것을 얻어내겠다는 욕심으로 무리하게 계약을 지키려다
The manager might be
관리자가
irreversibly hurt.
돌이킬 수
I would be
없는
left with
지옥
nothing if
가게
such a thing were to
다
happen.
잃지는 않을까 하는 고민은
Trusting us more than you used to?
그런 말은 굳이 한 번 더 물어보지 않는 편이 좋아. 특히 누군가 속마음을 어렵게 겨우 표현했을 때. 그리고
잠깐만, 이대로 내릴 수는 없어. 안 되겠어. 다시 돌아가자. 유턴하면 되잖아.
내 피해는 유턴.
Ooh.
이런 꼴로 어떻게 다시 저택에 돌아가라는 거야?
Every single one of us are lever dress-ups. You don't look that
이런
bad.
꼬라지로 가면 또다시 그 새끼들이
그 새끼들이 누군데요?
있어.
Trying to find a speck of dust, a single flaw, something to latch on to just to humiliate me.
눈깔 다 내버려. 재치 있는 발상이다.
Oh, let's go, Otis.
그럴 줄 알고 아무리 생각해도
꽤 전에
It's
로자님과 함께
raining,
등교로
though.
돌아오기 전 뒷골목에서 잠깐 쇼핑을 하다 왔답니다.
둥지 안에는 뒷골목보다 대단한 게 있을지도 모르니 기다려봤는데 뭐 살만한 곳이 없으니까.
They went shopping in the
설마.
back streets?
전에 둘이 어디 갔다 온다 했을 때
과자들은 눈속임이었어.
Decoy cookies.
물론 그중 몇 개는
비록 제가 집에서 썼던 브랜드들까지 찾지는 못했지만
베르 훈훈한 분위기 이어가게 이번만 눈 좀 감아줘. 응? 유니폼
Let him
말이야.
wear something other than his
회사
uniform.
유니폼을 입고 오랜만에 애인을 제외하고 싶은 사람이 어디 있겠어.
그래도
그러지.
Ooh?
또
We had the same reaction.
뒷문을 들락거리는 건
정말이야? 길잡이!
자, 히스클리프 씨. 이제 눈을 감고 무릉도원이라 생각하면서
잠깐, 머리 함부로 그렇게
I feel like he already gelled his hair.
솜씨가 보통이 아니.
히스클리프 씨는
Oh, that's so
지금
cute.
단장 중이랍니다.
Oh!
그 머리에 너무
안 돼. 홍루가 얼마나 공들여서 손질해줬는데 그렇게 몇
Where does
년 만에
Bat go?
제외인데
Can't possibly listen alone to his old fam. Blame with the big brutish.
스클리프 군이 왠지 친절해 보이는 것 같소. 이를테면
Purchase me a bite of ice cream.
아이스크림을 사달라고 하면 바로 사줄 것 같은 느낌이랄까?
그리고 시끄럽게 해도 때리지 않으실 것 같아요.
야, 부탁하건대 캐서린 앞에서 그런 말을 꺼내기라도 하면
옷이 날개군.
Do let me know if this reunion goes. I'll be looking forward to hearing that tale. Why'd you leave Withering Heights? Good question.
뭐든 괜찮았어.
I didn't mind it. The thrashings, the starving, the abuse. Them treating me like a servant,
취급을 받으며
like I'm something beneath them.
불순물 취급을 받으면서 사는 것.
I didn't mind being treated like more than an afterthought, like I'm some impure trash. But when I heard what Catherine said, I realized that I no longer had any reason to remain in that manner. Heathcliff did not elaborate further. Perhaps I didn't dare ask him what he was about to say, so I nodded in response.
오, 카론이
Looks
히스
like Karen's
바뀐
got
모습을
something to
보고
say.
할 말이 있나 본데.
있어. 좀
좋아 좋아.
카로는 버터 싫어.
Looks oily and greasy.
느끼하단 말이야.
아, 이게
You got this, Heathcliff. Yo, Plagueis! Hey! It's been a while. Sorry I haven't streamed Limbus in a while.
이거 불편하네.
He's in the
내보다
rain.
옷이 꽉 죄어오는 느낌이야.
기품이라는 건 원래 그런 것이랍니다. 익숙해진
히스클리프군.
몇 지역에서는
It's known that in certain regions of the city, the size of the front gate is an indicator of one's social standing. The magnitude of this gate indicates that the owner of the home is
이런
very
곳에
affluent.
살았으면서
Picked on Holland for being a rich kid when you were raised at a huge mansion yourself.
저는 아무렇지도 않답니다.
나는 갑자기 배신감까지 느껴지는데.
히스클리프 군.
헛소리는 집어치워.
Some were teasing him, some were genuinely surprised, but it didn't matter to Heathcliff. Every word he spat out was dripping with venomous
부자는
spite.
내가 아니야.
I wasn't even remotely close to being rich. What's everyone's BP level so far this season? I am at level 2.
난이 저택에 있었던
I was never once rich in this manner. I wasn't even allowed to be content, not even for a
그리고
moment.
이 저택도 단 한.
This manor never accepted me, not even for a moment.
뭐야 이건?
낙뢰다. 후방에 있는 숲 근방에 떨어진 것으로 보인다. 괜찮아요.
가만 보면
A momentary musing reveals that strike 11 brought about by the sensation it's not like the color fireworks.
비어있던 밤하늘을 순간의 섬광으로 가득 채.
그 대신 자기가 가진
In
모든
exchange,
걸
it loses
내보내서
everything it is,
모든 걸
burning, leaving nothing
태워버리지.
but ash behind.
이거가 아니야.
What joy is there to be found? He's so brutal. I'm nearing 130. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing it. It's only been like a week. I could hear some forest critters spooked by the thunderstrike.
저것 보시게.
우와, 집 근처의 숲이라니. 자연 친화적인
Such
곳에 살고
nature, so
계셨군요.
close to home.
동물원을 따로 만들 필요가 없겠어요.
도시에서
They have a
정원이나
garden or a
숲을
forest zone
가진다는
near
것은
their home. Even if it were to
이러니
ignore everything
저러니에도
else, download in
엄청난
case
재력
the
가는
owner
것은 틀림없지.
is someone of unimaginable affluence.
그렇네.
다람쥐도 있고 뭐 아주 가끔 가다가 기분이
Sometimes when I was so
걷잡을 수
miserable that I
없이
could hardly
안좋아져서
bear to even be in that
숲에
manner,
계속 처박혀
I go into the
있게
forest and not return for a long time.
그럴 때마다 이
Ah! No, no way. Immediately scorched on a pile of ash. What of the? Did it just curve midair?
일반적인 상황에서 벌어지기에는
내 과민 반응일 수도 있겠지만
이런 위험천만한 곳에서 용케 살아남으셨네요.
아니야. 문을 두들기.
Oh, he's got like a little ponytail.
오랜만이네. 한 번은 아무도 열어주지 않길래 몰래 저택에서 빠져나온 캐서린이 문을 열어줬어. 길을 맞아가면서.
Aw, Catherine.
그럼 지금도 마찬가지겠죠.
I'm sure it won't be different this
이
time.
문을 두들기면
So if I knock, Catherine will come out and let me in.
정말로 이렇게 될 줄은 몰랐는데요.
That's not what I meant when I said it won't be different this time. You can try climbing over the
담을
fence.
넘어갈까요?
I think we can clear that
높이를
high as long as we're
보호하니까
okay with breaking our
발목
ankles.
접질러질 각오만 되어 있다면
아니
Perhaps this pursuit slight reverted Heathcliff to his usual angry
여기는
self.
내가 초대받은 저택.
I was invited to this manor. This invitation will be meaningless if I leap over the
아무
fence.
의미가 없어지는 거라고. 캐서린! 내가 왔어!
한 번 무시당했는데 다시 소리친다고.
캐서린!
Despite his efforts, not even a soul stirred beyond the gate. None of us really believed that anyone would come out to greet him. The front gate began to creak open, as though something was answering his pleas. Oh. Drift Out Heathcliff is hilarious. He's so sad a little bit, like... A little bit sad, yeah. What can I say? Picnic Mouse, hi, 早上好. The heavy rain and the tempest only grew harsher the closer we got to the manor. Though we made it long past the front gate, not a soul doth appear. The bubbling excitement of the sinners where they disembarked the bus had all but disappeared. Silent air of apprehension around them gingerly took the hesitant steps toward the manor.
잘 지냈어?
Kathy, have you been well? No, Catherine. It has been a while, hasn't it? Not the same either. In the midst of the aura of uneasiness, only Heathcliff seemed to be preoccupied by something else. The rest of the sinners were. Did you catch that? A bird, a subspecies of sparrows.
창문을 지났는데도
Lightning continues to strike aggressively, even this far from the front gate. We've been burnt to a crisp if it had struck even a little closer. Lightning continued to blast the earth, as though it wouldn't be satisfied until it's reduced every living thing in the manor to a pile of ashes.
빨리 걷자니 벼락 맞을 것 같고.
Is it gonna hit us if we walk faster? Or maybe it hits things that are moving too slowly. Maybe we should speed
이동
up.
속도와는 관련이 없는 것 같다. 마치 벼락 자체가 의지를 가지고.
아, 어쩌면 이
The
집의
house's
방어 시스템은
defense system.
보안 장치를 말하는 것이오.
Oh.
허가받지 않고
Maybe only
이
targets
저택
them
안에
that enters the
들어오는
manor's
것들만
grounds without
번개가
permission.
내리치는 걸 수도요. 이것보다 더
I've seen security
정교하고
measures that are
확실한
more
장치도
precise and more
많았거든요.
conclusive than this.
크기가 커다란 저택일수록
Larger manors
더
often do
효과적인
install
보안
more
장치들을
effective
설치하곤
security
하니까요.
systems after all.
저희 집에서도 보안 장치에 대한 이야기가
말이 안 되는 건 아니네요.
Perhaps the security measures that prevented the before team from approaching the manor
네.
maybe.
하지만
Yeah,
저희는
but we have the
초대장이
invitation with
있잖아요.
us. I think we'll be just fine. Is that really all this is? Is it one of those normal security measures that every rich family is supposed to
하지만
have?
조금 신기하긴 하네요.
This is pretty interesting though.
날씨를 조정하는
I heard the
시스템은
technology to change the
비효율적일
weather itself is
정도로
really
어마어마한
expensive.
금액이
To the
들어간다고
point of being
해서
inefficient.
직접
So
본 적은
expensive that I've not
없었거든요.
seen it myself. Ooh, it's the violet flowers. I remained silent because I didn't want to concern the sinners with something I wasn't sure about. I shall slow down my 2-7 MD runs a day to 1 to 2 because I burned myself on modules to get XPs. I want the new Otis ID! Good morning, Garu! Good morning, 早上好 Brigade! 今天早上好. The closer we got to the manor, the more confident I became something was off. That was extremely abnormal weather. It wasn't the work of a security system. The golden bow feels different from the ones we've encountered before. It's a bit more chaotic.
이 꽃은 색깔이 있네.
The flowers have color. The manor's garden was lightly littered with flowers. They're the only things colored in this dreary site.
이꽃
I wonder
이름이
what these
뭘까요?
flowers are called.
혹시 말이야. 돈을 지불한다면 꽃에도 색을 되찾게 할 수 있는 건가?
그렇습니다.
그렇다는 것은
And the proprietor and the banner must have particularly love for these
꽃을 곧
flowers,
시들어버릴
to return the
꽃이고
colors to such transient things as
정도 아니.
flowers.
혹은
Or perhaps it may simply be that they are preposterously affluent. I have the new Otis on Honolulu, burn all my lunacy so that I can keep my 100% ID. Let's go. Quietly gaze on the patches of violet flowers as he sang, mused out loud.
틀렸어.
You're
꽃을
wrong.
무척이나
There's no
사랑했던
particular
모습이
love for these
있었고
flowers.
그 마음이
There was no room, no warmth for that heart despair from your flowers.
하진 않았어.
Heathcliff appeared so doleful that I felt as though it was a bit tall, opaque wall between himself and the world. I could not bring myself to ask further. He did not tell us the name of these flowers.
어서 오세요. 날씨가 참 말썽이죠.
What an awful weather, huh?
하긴 티사는
Well, Decorp is the weather in
월요일
Cosmere. It's
날쯤엔
rarely ever
하찮아도
sunny.
드물지만요.
This is quite the storm.
오랜만이야. 넬리.
Nelly.
세상에 히스클리프? 정말 너구나.
응.
네가 그렇게
You haven't the slightest idea how worried I was since you were left. Have you been eating well? You've not been bullied by a rough crowd, have you?
우리가 그동안 소식을 얼마나 궁금해했는데. 자, 들어와.
This Nelly regarded us with a curious look, as though she didn't quite understand what we were supposed to be.
설마 여러분은 우리 히스클리프의
Would you be our dear Heathcliff's friends?
네, 뭐
Yeah.
친구.
We're co-workers.
어디까지로 인식하고 있을지에 따라
그럼.
Of course we're friends. Precious friendship, forbidden fire. Multiple fires, actually.
히스클리프의 소중한 친구들이 곧 있으면 비에 쫄
귀한 분들이 오셨네요.
My well honorable guests, I welcome this to this place today. I must be all over the place to leave you all standing in the rain. Come in now. Come in. It's a tad warmer here than outside.
정말 저택 안에는
Mirror doth have color. Its hue appeared a tad faded from its original vibrancy, but there was color in this
말했잖아.
manner.
저택에 사는 색이 보였다고. 이것도 뭐
It's all bought by money anyways. Believe it or not, there's something about these lanterns hanging about the manor that brings back colors.
본래의 색을 밝혀주는 랜턴이구려.
The lanterns that return the object's original saturation. These are expensive luxuries, are they
그래도
not?
완전한 색을 돌려받지
It still
못해.
doesn't bring the color back. Things have remained a tad gloomy.
그런데
히스클리프.
So where's Kathy?
지금까지 어떻게
Heathcliff,
지낸
please tell me about
거야?
your life since you left us, huh?
잠은 어디서 자고?
Where have you been staying?
밥은 잘
Have you been
먹고
eating
가는 거
well?
맞아?
My, have you lost weight?
좀 야윈 것 같은데.
Hey Claude, Olympus stream? Yeah! Oh my gosh, you're still at work at this late at night? You left while I was still streaming. That's like a 9-hour shift or something. Sheesh. Hello Qian! 早上好. Even a house fire? I see. I want, if you have the new Otis ID, I want to try her. I'm glad your delay wasn't too substantial. I'm waiting for your arrival.
그러고 보니
Now let me get a better look at you. The fine clothes, the hair. Might swimming grow right into the proper gentleman, haven't you? Quite the popular lad you are, with a posse of friends and all.
그럼.
But of course, I would not have recognized you from a distance. Nelly was so talking so fast, Heathcliff wouldn't have spared a second to get in a single word.
넬리 정확히 어떤 사이지?
What is your precise relationship to
우린
Heathcliff?
그의 소중한
As his precious
친구이자
friend, colleague, and
동료이며
comrade in
전우들이라.
arms, I cannot help but be
어떤
curious
사이인지가
as to how you two know each other. Otis was conspicuously scanning the interiors of the manor, suddenly asked Nelly the most transparently suspicious question that I've ever heard.
아, 나는 말이지.
Heathcliff
고모라고 해야
is
했나?
nanny.
뭐요? 그
Like you left Heathcliff's snot changed his baby clothes, and am I thinking of the right
밥을
nanny?
먹기 거부할 때는
When the baby's fussy about the food,
하고요.
nanny's food feed it to
아이,
them?
넬리. 고모라고 하기에는 우린 어렸을 때부터
We've known each other since we were
서로를
both
알고
young,
지냈어. 그리고 난 넬리를
and I did not treat her
하인처럼
like a
보거나
servant or follow her
고모처럼
around
따르지
like she was my
말았거든.
nanny. I'm now the
그리고
chief
지금은
butler of the
어머니
house.
치프
You must see the
버틀러라고.
other butlers moving
내
about
말
like soldiers when I
한마디에
give the
분위기가
word.
바짝
뭐 그런데 나
I'm getting quite
슬슬
impatient, so I've
인내심이-
got to ask. Heathcliff must have wanted so badly to ask where Kathy was.
연애는
When's the
언제-
banquet starting? Instead, he did his true question behind a mask of aloofness.
아,
But Nelly's expression became somewhat odd upon hearing Heathcliff's query.
연애는
어이, 그 막내는
When's that
새끼
Willis
오긴
Brigham
하는
coming?
거야, 뭐야? 사람을 불러
You can't
모아놓고
just leave us
사라지면
after
어쩌자는
gathering
거지?
us down here. If you have to stay a second longer next to these mugs, I'm gonna lose it. There's a furious voice echoing from down the halls.
넬리
아이 참. 아, 히스클리프
Let's
들어가자.
join all this, Heathcliff.
모두가
Like I
날
said,
기다리고 있다고
we've all
했잖아.
been waiting for your arrival. Heathcliff bit his lips anxiously and followed Nelly.
파티를 하는 듯한 분위기.
네.
That cruise ship party.
크루즈파 아무리
This manner.
감추려고 해도
You can't hide the
말이죠.
rising sense of dread from places like
공간에서부터
this.
나오는 음침한
Doesn't matter how
평소에도
I try.
활기찼던
This manor does not appear to be a place where liveliness is expected
청소를
element.
급하게 했지만
I see signs of rush
오로지
cleaning,
손님
conducted
맞이를 위한
immediately before the
방법이고
guests arrive. Several
곳곳에
cracks and
균열이
areas in
있고
need of repair have been
고도와
identified as well. Also,
즐거운
a scan of
파티
records
기대했던 건
parte.
아니지만
Yet this is quite the
마음이
depressing
좀
presentation. I followed Don Quixote's to the halls. She appeared terribly disappointed. Parte! Oh, donkey. Oh, there's a fight here.
와일드 헌트야.
Oh, I forgot to include the IDs. Oops. Two people sat by a dying hearth, surrounded by their respective posse. It was quite apparent from the way they sat opposite of another that their relationship was far from amicable. On one end was a group of people dressed in mysterious masks, surrounded by a jumpy-looking man, who looked like he was one nudge away from hollering foul insults at everyone. On the other was a group dressed in identical uniforms. Sinclair told me that they were wearing the outfit that the most manor employees wear to each other. One of them stood out. As the one among the black suit, he appeared somewhat uncomfortable. It seems as though he was in a great deal of pain merely by being here. In between the two groups were fixers. I recognized their outfits. They're fixers from the Oofy Association. It's quite rare to give me the sight of a single Oofy fixer. Oh, donkey. We'll have to talk about autographs later. I had to coax Don Quixote, who was practically quivering, from immediately running to them for signatures, because we had unintentionally became the center of attention to enter the room. This is why I don't like Donkey. Like, I don't know. I want to see her in lore. Quite tired? Oh, that's okay. Your shift must be almost over, right, Claude? The center of attention was very, very negative attention. My gum, that vagabond has returned.
여전하네.
Josephine. Look at him strutting in about like he owns the place. If our mistress was to witness such travesty.
조세핀 그만 좀 해. 신경 쓰지 마, 스클리프.
이 광경을
This
보시면
blessed land where the
뒤집어지실
Christ
거야.
reduces silent for vagrants
이
and drifters.
신성한 워더링 하이츠를
Who is this girl? There was an old woman in the room who was muttering some choice words at us while staring with us with eyes full of hatred.
역시 망나니 자식답게.
Kindly
제일 늦게
조용히 하십시오, 힌들리.
exercise some restraint.
히스크,
Linton and Hindley.
정말 돌아올 줄은 몰라.
I hardly did expect your return.
캐서린을 잊지 못한.
You have yet to let Catherine go still? It was clear that the two had been acquainted with Heathcliff for a while. But the nature of the acquaintance was more long-standing hatred stemmed from deep history of contention that they shared. One of the two was hardly hiding his hatred, allowing to fully seize control of his words and actions. But the other one's hatred had sunken deep into his heart, boiling and writhing underneath.
I
wasn't exactly a grand welcome upon my return. But I ain't here to see your ugly mugs. It's like you always said, my base nature is just incapable of change. Heathcliff shoots back with just as much vitriol, as though he always used this kind of scorn and humiliation. The man in the black suit turns away, as though it would degrade him even further to entertain with an answer. But this is the man they called Hindley.
빌어먹을 자식아! 짐승만
Oh, he's mad.
또 어디서
By the looks of it, you found yourself in bare vagrants and vagabonds just like you, eh? Crawling back to see if there's something worth pilfering from this place.
어이 너네.
It's almost
이 자식 정신 좀
over
차리게
in about
좀
45 minutes.
빼라.
Oh, let's go. Hope you're feeling better, Hikaru. Yeah, much better than my allergies from yesterday. Winning the prize! Hi, Zoshaha! Yeah, and also I've started taking it a little bit slower with my content, so these streams are going to be like stacked on top of each other when I can. And this way I still get to stream on Bilibili, and I also get to play Limbus Company. No orders from boss.
아무 말 말고 해.
I'm your boss.
그 보스라는
I hired him
놈과
and
너
arrested you.
해봤자 어디서
걔
Head of bone.
뼈?
그냥 신나게 두들겨 맞고 싶다는 소리죠.
Explicit desire to get his butt
뭐,
beat. Well, since he asked for it. Wait, what? They're wearing masks. Okay. It's you. Oh, Ripperoni. Oh, he rolled the tails.
참고로
Planning having lunch? Do you have recommendations? 짜지.
무지하니까
包子.馒头. 炒饭. All of those. See if you can find like a bento box for it.
기적해 찾아졌지 않나. 기적해 찾아졌지 않나.
Oh, there's more.
직접 알게 함이라.
I've heard the new Otis and company for anyone to borrow with maybe since our
저에게
streamer
치명상을
Mercel.
입혔군요.
Streamer Mercel?
당신이 생각하는
Is that what they call it?
대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다는 저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다. 직원들이
There's more?
관리자님은 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었던
Just take your time with the stream, so don't burn yourself out.
이런
Yeah,
과정들을
like
통틀어
I don't know.
라고 부르는
I feel like I should be doing more,
긍정적인
but
변화예요.
like I see Z's kind of going full steam ahead, and I'm like, I wish I could do that, but I need to like slow down more than anything else. Hi, Thriza. Eat up your cake one at a time. Oh, 我忘记我有一个蛋糕，不是蛋糕是 I usually pie. I pie. Sync Versalt has a funny passive named Dual Livestream. That's so funny. Oh, separate the bones from your flesh. Person is juicy to your own skull. A casual yet powerful voice booms from across the hall. This one I would have been faster just to bucket a cup of water from the well myself. So that's their boss.
걸음걸이나 한눈에 느껴.
마침 잘 왔다.
The lackeys are lacking. How could the Let's Group new name hooligans knock them on their butts? Go on, show them the meaning of pain. Give him a playful smack on the back of the head. Ain't the first thing you do crawling back to your neighborhood to give us a quick hello to your dear old boss? Huh?
뭐야?
The man wandered past the aftermath of the brawl, and heavy tension filled the manor, like he was out on a stroll. He just walked into the middle of it all, then put his hand around Heathcliff's shoulder. It was the kind of friendly gesture that someone who's known Heathcliff for a long, long time could do. Who is this guy? I would love to see Streamer Cell's chat. Looks like true.
해파, 거태. 내 놈들 덕분에 내가 강해진 게 아니다.
How are you doing, Thriza?
형님?
现在吃蛋糕的 pancake. Oh. Matthew.
네가 조직을 얼마나 오랫동안 떠나 있었어?
Mad Coney. You've known that vagrant for long.
옛날부터 아는 소리야 뭐?
Well, I hardly managed to be interested in hearing about every little friend I made back when we were in another gang rolling the sweaty, muddy
형님은
streets.
왜 이놈이랑
Are you working with this blighter?
이 가면 모양 애들의 빛이야?
Wait, he's still with the Ted Rabbits? We've changed a tad. Back in the day, all we needed was crack some Addams family eggs with some tattered scarf around one arm. We even named one of them Beers after you, didn't we? The pub that we used to sell the beer closed shop a week ago. Ain't got much business around that dreadful rumor, keeping around everyone nowadays.
늑대
The
몰락
Wolves
컵이
Fall
망했다고?
closed?
나만 아는 이야기를 해버렸네. 뭐 소개를 해주자면 이쪽은
He was the boss of the
옛날에
old
내가
syndicate I
몸담았던
used to run
쪽이야.
with. They're all friends of yours, eh? Joined some proper company after running out on us out of nowhere, didn't you?
어쩌다 보니
Things just worked out that way.
아들도 많이 생겼네. 걸어다니는 시계
Your
소리가.
lackeys? Blimey, got a walking timepiece with me too.
우와?
Lackeys. Ishmael glared at Heathcliff with a look that could kill, but she decided to hold her silence and merely shook her head in disbelief. She probably decided it was not worth the trouble.
그런데 왜 이런 가면을 쓰고 다니게 된 거야, 형님?
왜?
Was it odd? Trends change with the time, lad. The time for scarves with rabbit embroidery is long past.
그런 거야?
Is that so? It looks a bit...
아니지.
Where the dead rabbits ain't a bookish rabble that follows the coattails of some naff trend. You've really not once returned to this place since you left,
이
have you?
저택을
No one had left this manor,
애들의 빛까지
and eventually the dead
떠나서라도
rabbits.
성공해서
I made a
내가
promise to myself that I'd not
다시는
return.
어설픈
Not even
발걸음조차
step
하지 않겠다고 결심했다.
closer to this place until I made something myself. Not until I can return as a successful man.
너는 우리랑
You've always
놀고
hated this
있었을
place,
때도
even when you were one of us.
괜찮냐,
I've got news for you, Heathcliff. We're no longer the same lowly backstreets gang you're familiar with. Suppose we moved up in the world. Someone from the ring who had been keeping their eyes on us plucked us right off the streets and into their fold. We're bigger now. We're one of the up-and-coming syndicates. A serving of ham and fried egg rice cost me $15? And Quaya, 哎15块啊，这个是不是现在很贵的
약재?
약재 중에서도
Must be Faustus of the Ring then. They're the only ones who outfit their underlings with these cheap tacky animal masks. I'm the top boss of the dead rabbits.
우리가 마시던 맥주가
You always say when we
새벽에
filled up more than 3
중얼거리던
bottles
말이
of beer.
있었어.
We drink some lousy beer made from halfway rotten wheat.
형님 밑에
He used to
있는
tell me that it
놈들은
hurt like hell every
그
time
누가
one of your
됐던
old men
간에
came back to us
아무리
hurt,
갓들어온
even the
씨
recruits.
어디서 얻어맞고 오면
Like they hurt not just any
자신이
underling,
맞은
but an
것처럼
extension of
아프고 난
you.
형님이 언젠간
I knew you'd
정말
make him
잘될
big one
거라고
day,
생각해.
boss. I knew how to wax
역시
poetic.
매추 형님이 맞구나.
I knew it was you, Matthew. The master me off for a moment.
보고 있으니까 기가 차 죽게 감동적인
Sincerely
세월의
apologize to you two
선물을
sweethearts for
기억해
crashing your
보았어.
tearful
결국
reunion.
네 놈이
Point is, while you were
길거리를
wandering the streets
돌아다니면서
wasting the best years of your life on the road,
매트,
Matt's made something of
이자는
himself, which
출세했다는
is why I hired
거지.
him as my bodyguard.
이놈같이 이름도 알려지지 않은 싹
I could think more than few sinners who have gotten angry enough to brandish their weapons at such an insult, but they all seem to remember that responding to such an insult with violence only begot pointless turmoil. So instead they all began sighing heavily in an attempt to vent some of their pent-up anger. Hindley, you seem to be sorely mistaken. This isn't the same winter you thrashed me, treating me like an indentured servant and abusing me like a hound. I won't deny that I spent many days and nights imagining tearing that foul tongue from your god. But Cliff glanced briefly in our direction. Even a poor soul like me found a place to belong. Went on adventures to places you couldn't even imagine. Learned a thing or two from them. So I just feel bad for you, mate. Because you haven't really changed one bit. Besides, the hell's that rag you're wearing? You look more like a drifting vagabond than I do.
아까부터 욕지거리만 퍼붓고 있긴 하지만 뭐라고 하고 싶은 마음.
야, 너 일주일 동안 거울
You
한
save
번이라도
10 bucks if you do it
한 거냐?
yourself? 啊，那么便宜啊！你自己也可以煮饭。可以。
차마 눈 뜨고는 못 봐줄 정도인데.
Can't bear to look at you so down the dumps, Hindley. He does look kind of gross. The suit looks worn out. Now, Mr. Hindley, why don't you sit yourself on the sofa and calm down? Be more considerate of our boys standing in that corridor watching the whole thing go down, huh? They don't even get these comfy looking leather sofas. He let the alcohol consume him, not the other way around. Fell into a big nasty barrel with no way
배에서
out.
몇 번 본 적 있어요.
This man is still my client. Why I'm here at Wuthering Heights.
애초에 이 자리는 캐서린이
What
주최한
kind of job could
연회잖아.
possibly need the dead rabbits help here? A banquet?
시간이 지나도 변하지 않는 게 여기 하나야.
Witless useless. Whoa.
인들리 제발 그만하게. 내 저택에서
I do not wish to
그런
see my manners
지저분한
sullied
말이나
by such
듣고
foul
싶지 않아.
이
obscenities.
저택이 아니라 네가 가짜는
You're the one who
농담으로
sullied the
훔쳐간 내
noble Wuthering
저택.
Heights, my
우리
birthright,
아버지가
bestowed
내게
upon me by
물려주신
my father.
고귀하고
Take it from
명망
me by the means
이
of trickery.
워더링 하이츠를 네놈의 그 에드가라는
Is your own family
가문에서
manner too
내어주신
small for you to
저택만으로는
Edgar?
에드가 가문?
소리 지르고 때를 써서 물건을 뺏어갈 나이는
금방이라도
Bold
숨이
words for
넘어갈
some
것
milksop
같은
who's about to
새끼
choke himself to
어딨어?
death on air.
힐리 씨, 물러나십시오.
Please maintain your distance, Mr. Hindley.
대만도 못한 충성심을
I've seen
가지고
mongrels more loyal than you lot. I was your master only a few years ago. Have you cast aside your memories as well?
그만하세요,
Lord.
힌들리님. 힌들리 언쇼 쪽에 남아 있는 버틀러들은 이제 없자 너희들도.
And you two butlers,
이
we do not want to
자리에서
make further
더 이상
trouble here.
소란을 일으키고
Hmm?
싶-
Understood, Chief Butler
알겠습니다.
Nelly.
넬리님.
After a brief silence, Heathcliff finally brought up the question you've been stewing for so long. 他们这是韩国，对，这是韩国的游戏。
캐서린은 어디 있는 거야?
Nelly, where's Catherine?
알잖아.
You must know,
캐서린은
Nelly. The Catherine never did like these
시끄러운 걸
commotions.
견뎌 있어.
So many guests making so much
이렇게
noise in her
많은
home.
손님.
She won't be pleased.
그래.
나 아까부터
I've been keeping my volume in
캐서린의
check
기분을
because I didn't want to
상하게 하고
offend
싶지
her.
않아서
But it's getting
계속
harder and
목소리를
harder to keep it
낮춰.
down. There was a look of unfathomable, measurable grief on Lytton and Nelly. Hindley was absentmindedly mumbling some foul language at the ceiling, and Heathcliff probably sensed that this ineffably dark and ominous silence, that something was terribly wrong. It was setting in for us as well. After all that we've been through in this journey, this kind of sounds all too
캐서린은
familiar.
대체 왜 안 나오고 있는 건데? 표정은
Where's
왜다
Catherine?
그따위고?
What's this dour look on
미안,
everyone?
히스클리프.
미안하다는 말을 왜 하냐고?
What are you sorry about?
히스클리프나는 이 분위기의 배경이 되는 사실을 유추할 수 있다. 그러므로 통상적인 표현으로서
아니, 알아듣게 얘기해봐 좀.
이걸
I hardly know how to
너에게
tell you
캐서린
this, but
아가씨는
Myth
여기
Catherine
없어.
isn't here anymore. Oh.
여기 없다는 게 어떤?
캐서린은
Oh.
죽었다.
That's so sad. This is like really playing out like a K-drama though. Oh god. Lynn looked up at Heathcliff. His eyes were bloodshot.
자네 말대로
None of us are here to see us show this ugly mug. What other reason could we have possibly to reconvene like this? Who's that? What are you wearing, dude? Fixers of the Lymphy Association have remained silent throughout the entire commotion Somi spoke up. The promised hour has come. Mr. Henley Earnshaw, a blood relative of the deceased. Mr. Lynn Edgar, the spouse of the deceased. And Mr. Heathcliff, an individual mentioned by name in the will. Now that the three relevant parties are all present, we as the executors of the deceased will may begin the ceremony. The first order of business will be the execution of Miss Catherine's will. Thus commences the solemn occasion of Miss Catherine's funeral rites. As per the deceased's wishes, the will shall be read aloud here, at Miss Catherine's manor in attendance of all those present. Then, no, you stop. Shut up for a second. Her spouse? The man they called Linton rose from the seat for the first time since we arrived here. After you abandoned this place with nary a word to her, Catherine immediately turned to me. Then we married. Every waking hour we spent together were filled with happiness and joy. We were happy to the very last day, to our very last breath. I heard her voice. I felt her presence. Oh, he's about to lose it. Pause for a moment, struggling to find the words. The least you could have done was to show some proper respect for the dead.
히스클리프, 네 기분은 알겠으니까 진정하고 자리에.
Get your hands off me. You can't decide for me that she's dead. I won't accept any of this, not until I see Catherine. We may have to resort to use of force to ensure the full execution of this will. Heathcliff was gasping. The sheer momentum of the emotion overwhelmed. It looked as though he was about to lunge at anyone who even dared to get close. I could hardly tell whether it was sorrow or wrath that came over him. I don't understand, but I feel the plot is very dramatic. It's very, very dramatic. Why don't you go look in the mirror? What a pathetic mess you've become. Doesn't matter what posh garbs like you wrap yourselves in. That filth from your low birth seeps right through the fabric. You'll eventually see your corpse, alright. It's all part of the funeral process, so don't be in such a hurry to get there. We order that you both immediately return to your seats. It's your final warning.
우리가 어쩌면 좋겠는가? 웨어피 협회 나리들은 계약 불이행에 관해선 필요에 따라 처형까지 할 수 있는 사람들이란 말이오. 본인은 히스클리프 군이
I don't wish to see Sir Heathcliff executed, nor do I wish to battle the honorable fixers. I agree with Don Quixote. There's no need for us to get involved in such unnecessary conflict. I don't think Heathcliff's gonna listen to us. I don't even know if there's anyone who can talk Heathcliff down now that he's agitated. He had no choice but to watch as the fixers, the association, struck Heathcliff with their weapons. Speak still, your intentions notwithstanding. Something's off about this whole thing.
라고 말할 뻔했지만 그냥
What are you doing, BG? I understand seeing your fellow sinner get smacked around like that can be pretty aggravating, but once you get involved, peace will simply no longer be an option. Didn't know you cared so much about Heathcliff. NC. No comment. Heathcliff stumbled to his feet, with the club in his hands, glaring at everyone who stood before him. Should you refuse to let go of your weapon within the next minute, we'll have no choice but to escalate to our next steps.
놔버리고 너희도 나랑 같이 다물어 시계대가리. 지금 회사가 규칙이고 알 바냐?
Oh, he's losing it, dude.
아무 말도 못 하겠어요.
있지 히스. 지금 엄청 화나고 답답한 건 알겠어. 하지만 이대로 가면 우리는
닥쳐! 다 입 다물고 건들지 마. 같이 박살나고 싶은 게 아니라면.
히스클리프.
Oh.
방금 맨손에다가 꿀밤 한 방으로?
호흡은 정상적이다. 뒤통수에 위치한
She gave the nerve on the back
정확한
of his head
충격을
precise
줘서
focus straight with
의식을
what to
전혀
lost
군더더기
consciousness.
없는 동작이었어요.
히스클리프.
이 정도의 기술은 가지고 있어야 진정한
One
버틀러라고 할
such
수
move. What other
있어.
choice will we have when
아이가
the child
안전하고
fusses
20시간
and
동안
fusses for 20
고집부리면
hours instead of going to sleep?
바로 눕자마자 꿈나라로 갈 수 있네.
저희는 잠시 진정
We'll
시간을
allow
10분
for
정도
10 minutes
가지고
recess to let things calm down for a moment.
저
넬리님이라니 편하게
Just call me
넬리라고
Nelly.
불러.
린튼
The contractor that Mr. Lettenegger bought. They once worked at this manor,
맞아요,
right?
맞아요.
Some butlers from the
캐서린
Earnshaws, like
아가씨를
myself,
따라서
followed Miss
저랑
Catherine to
같이
Master
얼쇼가
Linton's, of
버틀러들이
course.
몇몇 있죠.
Most of Mr. Linton's
물론
butlers are from the
린튼님이
Eckhart
그럼
family.
린튼 씨가 명령만 내린다면
그게 무슨 말도 안 되는. 저는 캐서린님의
I was a butler in
직속
direct service of
버틀러였어요.
Miss
린튼
Catherine.
도련님이
Young
아무리
Mr.
제
Linton could plead and beg all he
바짓가랑이를
wants,
붙잡고
but I always
애걸복걸해도
will be taking his side.
근데 버틀러가 정확히
What exactly are the butlers?
말하자면 말이요. 그들은
집 구석에나 처박혀.
누구보다 믿음직스럽고 충직한
가문의 해결사들이요.
I mean, they're all sort of right. I'm glad I'm not the only one out of the loop for
그래도
once.
버틀러에 대해 곧바로 아시는 분도 있네요. 조금은 생소한 개념이라.
돈 좀 있는
It's
집에서
only most
났을
normal
테니
folk who have a reason to know anything about him.
돈좀 있는 집에
뭐 우리 중에 해결사를
One
좀
of us is quite a passionate fan of
그렇군요.
fixers.
우리 히스클리프가 참
넬리군. 내 버스로 다시 돌아간다면
I shall have my hands on the butler figurine.
버틀러 피규어를 구해.
Oh god. Privately acknowledged accepted.
버틀러들은 말이요. 일반 해결사들과는 조금 다른 해결사들이요. 보통 바로 가문이나 저택에 소속이 되어 일관되고 장기적인
Butlers may be
해결사
hired by a single person to serve them and only them as well.
가사와 전투.
Do you note that our service is not limited to combat? We also conduct household management and care as well.
갖가지 소양을 필요로 하는
It must also be mentioned that proficiency has many fails the necessity to be a respected butler. It's not an easy occupation, mind
그런데
you.
버틀러를 고용하는 건 대단히
맞아요.
While butlers are always oh so busy, we're promised expensive compensation at every contract extension, with a stable bonus such as pensions. Many famous association fixtures also retired to serve as butlers as well. I was once a butler in service of Miss Catherine's family, but was transferred to Master Linton's Eggers to join their ranks when she married him. Still, after a rather peaceful mutual debate, we came to the conclusion that I would be assuming the position as chief butler, leader of the butlers in that household. He's quite the special child.
제가 치프 버틀러까지 될 수 있었던데 큰 이유.
사랑꾼.
Very dramatic. Oh my gosh, there's so much story here. Are you okay, Heathcliff?
넬리가 옛날에 말했던
Nelly technique.
꿈나라로 보내버.
정말 미안해 히스클리프. 오랜만에 만난 너에게.
정말 캐서린이 정말.
그리고
And
캐서린한테
Miss
내 이름이
Catherine
적혀
wrote your name
있었어.
into her will. Or will. We should at least have given a listen why she mentioned Heathcliff.
그런데 이
원래는
It used to be
힌들리
Master Hindley's
것이었죠.
once, then
캐서린.
she
그가
stabbed him.
뒤통수를 쳐버렸어. 린튼.
Why don't you elaborate on that injustice,
이놈이
Linton?
더
Share the
자세한
tale of how
이야기를
Catherine Linton
들려주지.
Edgar stabbed me in the back.
정당한 방식이야.
There's no injustice. It was done in a
법적으로
perfectly
아무
legal
문제도
manner.
없지.
Bring the case to T-Court
당장
courts if you wish. It
기사법원으로
will change
뛰어들어가.
absolutely nothing. An Ufi Association fixer carrying a piece of paper stepped in between Hindley and Linton as the two men continued to growl at
진정
each other.
시간이 끝남에 따라 재산 상속 유언 이것은
This is the will of the deceased. Has been verified via multiple tests and screenings that no counterfeiting or tampering of a similar nature has occurred.
저 사람들이 위조를
They're verifying if it's counterfeit or not. Who verifies if they're straight up lying about it?
통
Good question.
업계 관행이라는 것일까요?
Maybe it's just standard industry
그리고
practice.
캐서린 씨께서는
Miss
재산 분배에 대해
Catherine has
성토되기
requested
전
this letter be read in
이
an audience of the
편지를
3 attendees.
모두의 앞에서
Before the
낭독하셨습니다.
bequeathment of the personal property
지금부터
commencement, I will now
그
read the
유언장의
contents of her
낭독을
will.
드디어
At
모두가 한
last,
자리에 모였구나.
you are all gathered here.
부디 이번만큼은 다툼 없이 나의 말을
My only
존중해
wish
주십시오.
is that my words will be met with respect, without hostility among you.
화를 내는 사람은 없었으면 좋겠어.
I hope that none of you will become incensed during this occasion. It's my one and only funeral after all.
그리고 지금의 나는
I'm
전혀
at peace.
고통스럽거나
There's no pain,
괴롭지도 않아.
no suffering where I am.
그러니 내 죽음을
So do not
안타깝게
consider my
생각하는 일이
death
없었으면
a
해.
tragic one,
나는 나만의 천국에 이르렀을
because by the
거니까.
time you are hearing this, I must have reached my own heaven.
하지만 그렇다고 해서
This is
슬퍼하지
not to say you
말라는
mustn't
거야.
let sorrow into your hearts.
눈물은 마음껏 흘려.
Weep if you will,
그래야 날 진심으로
so that I may
사랑한다는
feel
마음을
your
느껴줄
grief
테니까.
and know that you have all truly loved me.
워더링 하이츠.
Wuthering Heights,
낡고
an old and
황량한
desolate
곳에.
manor.
난 이곳을 많이 무서워했지.
I've always been afraid of this place.
매일같이
Fear and
악몽을
nightmare
꾸고
would have
거기
consumed me
들려있지만
every night.
이제야
But now that I stand before the
죽음에
end of my
이르러서야
life,
이
I've come to
저택을
accept the
있는
manor
그대로
for what it
받아들이기로
is.
했어. 이제 이 저택을
This manor, which I will leave
나의 남편
to my
린튼
husband,
에드가에게
Linton
남길 때
Edgar.
나를 계속 기억하며
Keep this manor and
이
remember
저택을
me
소유해줘.
by its presence.
그리고
And my brother,
하나뿐인
Hindley,
내 오빠
my one and only brother.
나도 언급할.
Hindley's legs began to shake nervously.
빚이 매우 많은
I heard that you are
상황이었으니까
mired in quite the heavy debt,
매일같이 술과 도박을
and that you
일삼고
have been
있다는
spending
것도.
most of your days drinking and gambling.
그래서 나는
So I
제발.
M사에 있는 어비스 트라우마
signed you up
교정실에
for the Abyss
오빠를
Trauma
등록해놓았어.
Correctional Facility at M Corp.
이 말을 듣고 일주일 내에
If you don't
방문을
visit the
해서 서류를
facility
접수하지
within 1
않으면
week after attending this will reading,
그쪽에서 오빠를 찾으러 직접 방문할
they will
거야.
come to take you in.
오빠의 마음이
I truly hope
건강해지기를
that your heart will
진심으로 빌게.
be healed, dear brother.
말도 안 돼. 희망을. 애초에 지금 상황에서 일주일 안에 M사를
물론
What is M Corp again?
M사로 가는 워프 열차
Of course, I haven't already
용건도
prepared a warp train ticket.
준비해두었으니
Oh god. I've already prepared a warp train ticket for you, so please don't worry about the travel fees.
손에 집어쳐.
Oh. Should another instance of disturbance to the execution of this will occur,
또다시 이번에는 경고
we'll
없이
take this forceful action without
무력을
warning.
그리고
New Heathcliff,
집으로 온 걸 환영해.
welcome home.
캐시.
이 저택에
Once the seventh strike of
7번의
lightning falls
벼락이
upon this
치고 난
manor,
후, 그 후엔
my golden bow
황금같이
shall be
없는 것이
yours.
될 거야.
The mere mention of the golden bow suddenly intensified the sensation I felt earlier. I definitely sensed that the bow was located somewhere within this manor, but I already figured out that the golden bow was somewhere in here. I know that ever since I stepped foot into the manor, yet I couldn't quite pinpoint its
내가
location
소유한 그
because
황금가지를 너에게
I will leave
줄게.
my golden bow to you,
Heathcliff.
Cliff.
황금 가지를
Personal property,
저택이나
not even her
가문도
stay or
아닌
family's, just
개인이
hers.
소유하고 있었다고요?
벼락 7번?
It's not a golden bow.
뭐라는 거야?
The hell is supposed
대체
to be.
무슨?
There's more than one here.
괜찮으신 건가요?
There's a second golden bow in this manor.
그딴 말 말고 돌아와 캐시.
내 말에 한 번만 들어줘, 캐시.
정말이야 내일이 정말 유령을 봤다니까?
또 그런다. 유령이 나오면
That's
제가
Kathy?
구들 옆에서 빨래대에 널어놓을 거라고 했잖아요, 캐시 아가씨.
유령 같은 건 없어. 맨날 거짓말만 한다니까 쟤.
That's Hindley? Ew.
거짓말 아니라고.
미안하다 얘들아. 많이 기다렸지? 아빠, 내 바이올린.
내 엑스사 맞는 렌치도.
My X-Corp all-purpose wrench.
바이올린도 렌치도 못 사왔어.
Not have room for the violin or the
남은
wrench.
손?
안고 있는 그
이
더러운
날씨에서
I found this child
길거리에서
lying alone in the
죽어가고
streets.
있었단다.
He was without parents or a
부모도
home.
집도 없던
The boy would
모양이야.
surely have died in weather like this.
그래서
It's
나는
baby
우리 집에
Heathcliff!
그런 거지 같은 애랑 같이 있기 싫어.
맞아. 바이올린 사오란 말이야. 이런 거 내다 버리고.
뭘 봐?
바이올린 내놔. 바이올린 가지고 싶단 말이야.
Man, Hindley's so annoying.
근데 아빠, 이 애는 왜 길거리에 있었어요?
이 아이에게는 아무도 없기 때문이거든. 뒷골목에는
There are other
그런
children like him in
아이들이 간혹
backstreets.
보이지.
No parents or relatives look
부모도
after them.
없고 친척도
No
없고.
homes to shelter
그럼
them.
얘한테는 이제 뭐가 있는 거예요?
이제부턴
Now
우리와
he's got us to look after
그리고
him.
이 집이
And this
있는
place
거지.
as his home.
싫어. 난 저런 거 안 가져.
그럼 오빠는 버리는 거구나?
바람이 불고 있나 봐.
I can hear something wailing. It's cries echoing in the manor's halls.
그렇네요. 창문은 닫으세요,
There's
아가씨.
a nip in the air
춥겠어요.
outside.
기억나세요?
Do you remember still? As a
아가씨가
child, you were
어렸을
terribly
때
afraid of
바람
the
소리만
howling
들으면
winds.
계속 유령이 보인다 그러지 않나? 넬리,
Now you're seeing ghosts.
지금도 난 보이는 걸. 아가씨,
You've grown far too weak ever since
히스클리프가
Heathcliff departed the
떠난
manor.
아가씨는
That is
너무
why you're
허옇게
seeing
괜찮아,
things.
넬리.
It's
이젠
alright,
유령이
Nelly.
무섭지 않아.
I no longer fear the
모든
ghosts,
두려움은
because all fear stems from the ignorance of its
무지에서부터
origin.
나오는 것이니까. 히스클리프는
Where do you
어디에
suppose he
있는
is,
걸까?
Heathcliff?
아가씨, 이제 그에게 남은 것이라.
Doesn't have anything left.
내가
I'm everything he has. Oh. This relationship seems a little toxic. There's so much story, but I love it.
어떻게 된 거야?
What happened?
잠깐 동안
Everything
엄청
went dark for a
깜깜했다가
second.
벼락의 영향으로. 그리고 방금 보였던 그 장면 역시 캐서린 씨의 기억이죠?
그런 것 같아.
이전과 같은 황금가지의
As it's
영향으로
been in the past,
수
such
있습니다.
occurrences can be attributed to the influence of the golden
그리고
bow.
잠깐만. 아까 걸어왔던
This is the corridor we walked through earlier, isn't it?
저-
This isn't where before the power outage.
하지만 우리는 한 발짝도 움직이지
We didn't take a
않았잖아.
step or anything.
아, 그렇다면 움직인
The
건
house
우리가
that
아니라
moved.
저도 이 저택에 온
I've been away from
정말
this manor for many years
오랜만이거든요.
myself. I still haven't had any reason to return
캐서린
ever since Miss
아가씨가
Catherine
여기
married
떠나는
Mr.
곳에는
Linton
저도
and left this
올
place to live
일이
with him.
고인이 된 캐서린이라는 분이
Didn't someone
워너리
mention that
하이츠
she
저택을
purchased
샀다고
this manor
하지
Wuthering
않았나?
Heights?
하지만 사기만 하고
I see that some changes have been made to this manor since I was gone. Nellie was probably referring to the numerous exposed cables, holes, and cracks that seem to have been painted over.
제가 치프 버틀러였을 때
Had I been the
이런
chief
꼴을
butler of
봤다면
this manor, I
분명
would not have
불길이
let such
날뛰면서
slovenliness
집관리를 어떻게 하냐고
slide.
외쳤을 하지만
저택을
Maybe she's trying to make
개조하려고 한 걸까요?
modifications.
보통 부자들은 저택을 사서 입맛에 맞게 개조하는 경우가 흔해.
머리
This is kind of like changing her hairstyle.
느낌일까요?
What the heck?
계속 같은 머리로만
Maintaining the
있으면
exact same hairstyle for too
지겨워지니까요.
long gets pretty boring, you know.
아하.
Uh-huh.
돈 많은
Casual
사람들에게는 그
full-on house
정도의
remodeling.
느낌이구나 이게.
히스클리프
Heathcliff,
너한테
I hardly know
뭐라고
what to
위로해야
tell
할지도
you.
모르겠지만
I do not know what words could possibly
캐서린
comfort you
아가씨의
now.
죽음을
But what you
믿지
said about Miss
않는다고
Catherine's
했던
death and how you didn't believe she was truly dead,
그 말을 듣고 나도
I
다시
gave that idea
생각을
some
해봐. 어느
thought,
정도는 동의해.
and I agree.
뭐?
What?
나도
Even I
아직
haven't seen
캐서린
Miss
아가씨의
Catherine's
시신을
body.
본 적 없어.
Ooh,
아가씨가
the
돌아가신
drama!
튼 주인님의 말을 듣고
I'm so beside myself when
너무
Mr.
경황이
Linton told me
없는
that Miss
나머지
Catherine's
제대로
passing. I
확인해
did
볼
not even care to
생각도
verify it with my
네가
own
하려는
eyes.
말은 그러니까 그러니까
Catherine might
그런
still
거야?
be alive.
혹시나 하는 거야.
Nothing but suspicion at this point. You know how Miss Catherine can be. Stubborn as a mule, sometimes doing things that's unexpected that they're
난
almost
사실 이
frightening.
장례식도
I even wonder if
어쩌면
this whole
아가씨의
funeral business was
끔찍한
an awful
장난일 수도
elaborate
있겠다고
jest from the
생각해.
mist.
그래도 확실한 건
What's certain
유언장은
is,
틀림없이
however, that there's
아가씨의
undeniably
필체였다는
in
거야.
her own handwriting.
그리고 린튼 주인님은
In Master Lin, he never
캐서린
once
아가씨가
stopped making
돌아가신
modifications to
이후에도
the manor,
이 저택의 개조를
even
멈추지
after Miss
않았는데.
Catherine passed.
그 새끼가 이 짓거리들을 했다고?
I haven't gotten a good look at this place, nor did I personally ask him his motives, but it is quite evident that something is to transpire here, isn't it? Or that something had already happened. What do you think the lightning strikes in her will is talking about? Maybe she meant it literally, 7 lightning strikes.
어떤 날씨에 우리가 찾아올 줄 알고
Are you suggesting that she knew we would arrive precisely under this weather, on the day of her
그런 걸
funeral?
조건으로 잡을 순 없을 것
Unless she moonlighted her own renowned prophet, I don't see that
아무도
happening.
모르지.
맞아.
We can't ever know the will of the dead.
아니면 캐서린 아가씨의 방을 찾는 게 어떨까요? 아가씨는
She did visit
결혼하신
Wuthering
후에도
Heights from time to
종종
time,
워더링
even
하이츠를
after her marriage to
방문했으니까.
Mr.
너도
Lin.
기억나지,
Don't you remember, Mr.
캐서린
Heathcliff?
아가씨
Miss Catherine.
수수께끼.
She always like riddles.
너는 머리 쓰는 걸
Not like you
싫어해서
would prefer a more
일부러
direct
다
approach,
부숴보려고 했고.
which involves smashing everything to
나중엔
pieces.
무지 혼났어. 그렇다고 지금
But the zombie heifer expressions soon return. I guess our next order of things is to find out what that room is. Good plan. The corridor. Are we about to fight? Hold on. I want to use the new Otis skin. Or the new Otis thing. The barber. This is probably yours, right? I can leave him out.
나를 불렀나?
I just want to see how she works.
나설
She
만한
looks so
곳이어야 할
fun.
겁니다. 바다 곳곳에
좋은 일이 벌어졌던 건 아니.
좋은
There's blood.
손이
Oh, it's Henley.
어서 이놈들을 떼어내.
너희들
It isn't
이거
Nelly.
헨리 아닌가?
조세핀 저택이 이상해지고 있는 것 같아.
워더링 하이츠는
It's
언제나
always been like
그래왔지.
this. How dare you bring these laws to this
그리고
place?
감히처럼 몹
우린 아무것도 몰라. 불이 나갔다가 들어오니까 이미 사람들이 눈앞에서 사라졌단 말이야.
모르나?
How are you still unaware? The dead rabbit lass and the butler are battling in all corners of the manor, ripping and tearing, biting.
교전?
What? Why are they fighting?
데드레비츠 놈들이
The dead
갑자기
rabbit
달려들어.
suddenly charged us.
그게 무슨?
이 워더링 하이츠.
You failed to heed the voice of Wuthering
마님이
Heights.
말씀하시는 게 들리지 않냔 말이야.
애들 레비츠 놈들이 그러는 거랑 나랑 무슨 상관이야? 나는
Is there something you can do to just de-escalate this?
조세핀이랑 저 버틀러들은 저들은 워더링
Their
하이츠
services to Wuthering
버틀러예요.
Heights and Wuthering Heights only.
이들은 엄연히
Strictly
말하면
speaking, Josephine and her
저 안에
butlers are
다른
bound in
계약으로
contract
이루어진
different from
가문의
mine.
특정 사람과
I'm
계약한
contracted with a
자원이다.
specific person within the
이들은
family,
저
while they're
댁과
contracted with the
토지
manor
자체에
and the
비슷해.
estate
아니,
itself.
부잣집 해결사로 일해서 돈 벌겠다는 건 알겠는데
그것은 특정 기간이나
Once they've completed their
조건이
duties as
만족될 때까지
butlers, which may be over a set period of
버틀러로서의
time or
직무를
over
마치면
specific conditions stipulated in the
해결사의
contract,
급수를
they may be
올릴
able
수
to raise
있거나
their fixer grades or
토지와
gain the rights
관련된 가치
to
있는
certain
것을
valuable assets tied to the land
그게 참
itself.
아이러니한 게
Butlers bound to the
저들처럼
manor
주택과
estates
땅에
often
묻힌
inherit their
버틀러는
parents' careers
집안
and
대대로
contracts.
버틀러 일을 물려받았어요.
Sometimes it continues for generations
최초엔 어떤
until the
계약을
initial
시작했는지도
contract
잘
is
모를
eventually
정도죠.
forgotten.
그쯤이면 계약은 다 까먹었겠다.
Huh? No prison bus? 是的. Hello, hello. 早上好. New flower forest. Hi, welcome in. The
그래도
contract isn't
계약은
void
계속
merely
유효하니까요.
because the people
이걸
stop
어기면
remembering it.
영문도 모를
Breaking may
근처에서
invite the
금지
taboo
사냥꾼을
hunters.
보내거나 아까 본 웨우피 협회에서 그리고 조세핀
And that
저자는
Josephine is obsessed with following the long dead
돌아가신
mistress
마님
orders
말고는
and won't listen to
누구까지
anyone
잘
else.
아는군.
You know me well, Nelly. Well enough to get out of my way while I'm remain courteous. Do not get in my way of punishing this rat that dared to scheme to take our Wuthering Heights from us.
그래.
We'll just go, okay?
아무 일 없던 것처럼
문을 잠가 버릴 거다, 히스클리.
I'm locking the door.
너 같은 게 우리 가족들이랑 컷건이 얌전히 있어.
I hear Henley's voice from his memories. This revenge might be not so difficult after all. We just have to pretend we didn't see anything, leave Henley behind us, and have Josephine and her butlers take care of him for us. Even if he does put up a fight, there's no telling how long he could hold out against all of them without backup. I can feel Heathcliff turning slightly to look in my direction. I'm sure he's thinking the same thing I am.
네 생각.
What?
그래.
I won't, because Kathy wouldn't have wanted me to abandon that sought to die by their hands. Bro, we could just let him die. I'm gonna head out. See you later, Gloom. Thank you for hanging. I think some of my... Oh. Wrong costume. What? What the? What do you do?
끈이 떨어졌나?
Blood 10 scissors. Base power +1. It doesn't look super crazy. Okay. Uh-oh. It is indeed a Korean game? Yeah, I see that. Have a good night. Oh. Wow, she hits kind of hard.
이전까지 있었던 대부분의 관리자들이 이 타이밍에서 결정적인 일격을
Oh, is this a sinking comp? I'm getting reverse sunk.
개체를 터뜨렸습니다. 참고로 기계는 이도 달린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Okay.
신체 반응이 끊어진 객체의 기록이 감지됩니다. 만약 제가 인간이었고 조금 더 쾌활한 성격이었다면
대가리 딱
당신과 하이파이브 같은 걸 시도해보았을지도 모르겠네요.
This Otis ID is pretty cool. You're finally free from work. Let's go. Do you have to drive back? Welcome back, Claude. Ooh, 7 nails.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
무지하니까 깨달았나?
Doesn't look like a library. It's prison bus. Oh, 是的. Hey, 欣欣. 欣欣. 早上好. Oh, 中午好. 是中午了. This is a library. It's not the, or it's Limbus. It's not library. Although we might do library at some point. There's so many. Does Otis have like a transformation form in this mode, or? I'll make you a new dress. Oh my gosh. She kind of chunks. I'm warming up in my car. I'll be home soon. I may be done with stream soon. But yeah, drive safely.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
I want to use her again. Oh, these are only up type 3. One of these is Plagueis's, right? But someone said use Sunshine Heathcliff? What's this? Lobotomy Corpse Sun Shower. Is he really good here or something? It's sinking also. But why is this better than Wild Hunt? I just want to use the new Otis ID for now. We'll try out Sun Shower later. Oh, that's probably yours. I would love to see library streams. To be honest, I'm not much of a deck builder, so I don't know if I'd like to play it myself. Yeah, I do like deck building, but it looks really complicated. It's more complicated than deck building itself. Oh, she's sinking. Nice. Okay. It's not a focused encounter, so I think I just swing.
깨달았나?
불길 속으로.
Oh, this actually might be giving me enough for fluid sac since there's 2 of these. Decision. Another whole row. This'll hit all of them, which is nice. Oh my gosh, that did Oh my god, that just one shot that guy.
적에게 치명성을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고 제가 늘
It's nice having like a big nuke that doesn't target indiscriminately. Although the reindeer one might, if I uptie her one more time. Oh, he has it again. That's crazy. I guess I'm stacking like a ton of Fnatic because I have Faust. Oh, she's won. Oh, there's more? Oh, it's herself. Okay. That's not uptied, so... I don't think I need the healing. Should I have read her abilities? Am I in danger? The world may never know. Oh, she is tanky. Oh, and she... Okay. She's immune to piercing. Wait, is she immune to it? Or is she just... Okay.
깨달았나? 무지하니까 맞는 거야.
Oh my gosh. What is Echoes of the Manor? It's not a focused encounter, is it? Oh, serious Skull Buster should do a ton. 216? Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's dead. Goodbye. She was not that tough. I got a couple of big nuke attacks, which is nice.
착각하지 마라. 해파, 거태. 내 놈들 덕분에 내가 강해진 게
Another corridor. It's funny how I have Withering Heights Otis here.
기다려라, 거태. 곧 먹이를 먹여주지. 네, 우린 여기서
Not wasting any
시간을
more
더
time
끌지
here.
않고 다음에 다시 만나게 되면
뭐 그리고
we should have left him
네가
behind.
형님이라고 꼴사납게 따르는
무슨 개만도 못한
그놈 이름은 매트야.
Matt?
뭐? 무슨 정신
그리고
Okay.
나간 조세핀. 아니지. 분명 조작된 판이었어. 그렇고 말고 그게 아니고선
네가 도박으로 잃은 이
We lost this manor in a gamble?
해설이
Fucking brought it back.
걔도 조세핀처럼 먼데 하지만
This guy is the loser, dude. I hate this guy.
애들 레비츠를 함께
Tsubasa is like everyone, hi, that's hot.
데려가준다면
잠깐.
내가 니놈들과 매트 그리고 난 변하지 않았어.
Simply can't change.
잘 어울리는 놈. 성적
What a jerk. Honestly, he's such a jerk.
예전에는 매일 나를 짓밟는 마치 저놈 말대로 나는 밑바닥
I was
인생을
really just a
쓸모없는
useless life
인간인데
just
매일
enough for
저놈에게
cracks.
안갚음할 방법만 궁리했지.
변하지 못한 건 저놈이에요.
He's the one who couldn't change.
구질구질하게
Not you.
과거에만 매여 있잖아요.
True.
해설인이라는 자의 방은 어느 정도의 위치에 있지?
여기서 오른쪽으로 꺾으면 될 거예요. 어머나, 저기.
Dead
아까랑은
rabbits?
조금 달라 보이는데 그러고 보니 거리에서 종종 저런 식으로 혹시라도 저런 붉은
Steer clear of dead
안광과는
rabbits with red
마주치지
eyes.
않는 편. 너희들 무엇을
아 참고로 우리 중에 그
That limb
린핀이라는
filling
사람은
here.
없어? 워든
볼리, 우리의 말이 들리긴 하는 건가? 조금
What is
아쉽기도
wrong
하군요.
with them?
이 오티스의 협상수를 관리자님께 보여드릴 기회가
Of course, Otis is only looking to butter us up. At least the kidnappers.
직접 알게 함이라.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이
We're beating them
증명되는
up.
것 같아 다행이군요.
부족해 찾아졌지. 여기서 정화.
Oh no, we're gonna have to fight the boss of the dead rabbits too. We only did one round of the butlers, so maybe there's only one round of the dead rabbits. This Otis ID is so sick though, like, I like it. The wombo combos. Oh, you're back! Welcome back! That was a quick drive. The moon is so bright tonight. Yeah, I took a picture of it today. I'll make you a new dress. Ooh. One. Oh man, he rolled the tails. Oh, last one was a heads.
적에게 치명성을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이
They're certainly
생각하는
tankier than the butlers.
대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다.
Oh, he's pretty low. There's more though.
불길 속으로. 좋아.
Oh my gosh, that's so much damage. He didn't even do the last one. Probably got like 5 seconds of fanatic right now. I don't live very far from my workplace, it's very convenient. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I remember, I used to work a night shift, but it was a 10-hour shift from midnight to 10 a.m. I hated it.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는
No, hey, some people like it because there's like less traffic compared to the like regular work hours.
너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만 이 전투가 성공적으로 끝나면 모두의 희생을
It's too
기리며
early to pop the
축배를 드는
champagne.
것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
That's a line from Lobotomy Corp.
착각하지 마라. 해파.
This must be the Dead Rabbit's boss. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm glad it told me something. Because I forgot to change this. Is it changing out the amount of people I can get support from? Or are people changing out their support units?
깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
다들 목숨이
거울 그건
Mirrors? We're
생긴
unmasking
것만으로
them.
근육 상태만 봐도
I can tell if they're built.
조직
No,
생활을
no, no,
해온
no.
자들보다
Look more like civilians.
맞은편.
이보시오. 어디 상황을 따질 때는 아니.
They were kinda tanky for just regular civilians. Some of these are, yeah, 176 health. That's crazy. Oh. Oh. Got him.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이 증명되는
Okay.
것 같아 다행이군요.
10 hours is crazy though. Yeah, I really didn't like it. They try to really upsell it, like, oh, you don't deal with traffic as much coming in, and like, you don't have to like, whatever. You only have to work like 4-day work weeks. It's not as good as it sounds. Like, I don't know. It just messed with my sleep schedule so hard.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 탈출했습니다.
Oh, he didn't roll ahead.
참고로 기계는 물에 박은 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Unfortunate. What is this playing? It's Limbus Company. 这个是叫 Limbus Company. 新的游戏。啊，不是新的，我以前有玩的几次。
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을 통틀어
That should kill,
신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화네요.
SFSH.
떨거지면 잘라낸다.
맞는 거야.
It should be pretty quick. We only have like 20 more energy, so there's probably like one more fight after this. Oh, come on. I think it's really cool. Is this just an ego?
지금이다. 해골바가
Oh, that guy's not even gonna beat the last hit. Remove.
좋아.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화네요.
Nice.
기적해 찾아먹지 않는 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
Okay. I think I got the EX for every single one of these, which is good. I should probably use some of my level up tickets too. Angela, I love her. Yeah, she's great. It's kind of crazy though. Wait.
내 놈들 덕분에 내가 강해진 게 아니다.
Okay. Yeah, I think it changes periodically.
카니발 타임.
Heathcliff was digging through the deceased dead rabbit's pockets. What are you looking for? Did he just change outfits, by the way?
그래.
Everyone's been born and raised
시사에서.
T-course.
그건 내가 어떤 사람인지 나는
A
시사를
timepiece.
떠나.
They don't even have pocket
시계만
watches.
있다면 적어도 어디서 의도적으로 이 사람들의 신분을 지웠거나
Someone either doesn't want people finding out who
여기
they are or
출신이
simply
아니야.
not around here.
T사에서 자주 보던 양.
의문점이 한두 개가 아니지만
여기군.
오늘처럼 밤까지 오는 길이 험난한
말해줘. 내가.
How did
이곳을
Catherine fare?
물론 결국 린튼
말해줄까?
분명 지금 내 표정 꼴사납겠지.
Would have brought you a
거울이라도
mirror.
있으면 보여주고 싶을 표정이긴 해. 내가 전부 치워버려서 지금은 남아있지 않지만
There's no mirrors?
실없는 농담은 갖다
We
치워.
love crazy women.
애초에 내가
Has
나를
Catherine ever even once talked about me since I left? No.
그랬겠지.
글쎄, 스클리프. 내 말은 그런 뜻이 아니었어.
That's not what I
네가
meant.
떠난 후
When he left
캐서린
Miss Catherine, she
아가씨는
began withering away.
아주 천천히 죽어가기 시작했어. 그러다가 소리 지르고 울고
She grew
혼잣말을 하고
lachrymose, scream, cry, whisper
렌튼
things to
주인이
herself.
와서 달래줘도 똑같았어. 정말
She was so ill that I worried
잠수를
that
미리
maybe I
불러야 하는
start
건가
making
싶을
arrangements with the
정도로
mortician.
말이야? 캐서린이 그렇게 고통스러워했다고?
It pained to see
보고
even watch
있는
her
모두가
suffer.
고통스러워질 정도로.
넬리, 이것 봐.
Lynn left a flower on
린tik이
my
되게
pillow.
황금빛이네.
It's golden. I didn't know that spring had come to Wuthering Heights already.
몰랐는데. 와, 정말 그렇게 보일 수도.
Must have paid quite a fortune for this.
린튼이 정말
But if
날
Lynn
위해
truly
꽃을
cared for me,
해주고
truly wished to
싶었다면
return her color for my
그
sake,
꽃은
then he should have brought me a
보랏빛.
violet flower.
그러니까
So he did not bring
이건
this flower
나를
for my
위한 게
sake.
아니야.
This was only for his own
아가씨,
satisfaction.
무슨 말을 하는 거야? 나와 함께 바깥에 산책을 가주지 않을래?
I'd like to see which flowers have weathered the
어떤
wintry
꽃들이
cold
더-
and
아가씨는
bloomed.
그 후로 정말 기운을 차리셨어. 캐서린 아가씨가 다시 활기를 되찾게 되어서 모두가 기뻐했지만
지금 생각해 보면
It was a tattooing. She suffered for months upon months from fever. How could anyone so suddenly recover from all that after a single night's repose?
이 워더링 하이츠를
That's
사보게
also when she purchased Wuthering Heights from Mr. Henley.
이곳에서 본격적으로 집을 개조하기 시작한 것도 나는
I thought the two of them had intended to return to Wuthering Heights, so I asked them what exactly they planned to do with it. But they never gave me a straight answer.
나도 알고 싶다 히스클리프.
This butler seems pretty
아가씨가
cool.
데리고
Still need to finish Lobotomy Corp. It's so good. It's so hard! I don't think it's worth finishing it. And we just watched the summary of it, and it was really good.
이곳에 입사하고부터는 못 보냈지만 갱단에 있을 때부터 봉투에 내 이름이
I wrote her
써놓진
letters.
않았지만 그냥
I just wanted to let her
잘
know I was
지낸다는
doing
것도
fine.
글쎄, 그 고집은 아무도 꺾을 수가
When she has her
없을 거야.
mind set on something, no one could convince her otherwise. Are there going to be more dead rabbits? Yeah. Why are there so many dead rabbits? We should have just let the butlers deal with it. Oh, that does so much even without the stacks. Ah, never mind.
효율적인 대처로 개치를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
대가리 딱 깨도
Ronin shouldn't be losing like that. It's just me out. Yeah, it takes a lot of work, but I think like the base game is pretty easy. It's not that bad. If you're far enough in and you have the bonuses, it's only doing like certain meltdowns that's kind of difficult.
대가리 딱 깨도 부족해 차려잡고 겉에 알겠어.
Okay. Oh, wasted a big move there. That's okay.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다.
There will be more big moves.
관리자님은 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠. 이런 과정들을 통틀어 신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정 개치
All the big moves are being used up. I wanted to do like 170 damage or something. Just like one shot one of them at full health.
다행이군요.
직접 알게 하면 내가 알아서
The ordeals are what screwed up my days most of the time. Yeah, some of the ordeals are really annoying. Like, Grantos Love was the most annoying one. Because it just squashed like half your clerks and then one of the abnormalities would break out. And I'm like, ugh. It's doomed. What was that, a counter?
무지하니까 맞는 거야.
Oh, that was all of them.
착각하지 마라. 해.
Alright, so I don't have enough to enter this next area, so we're probably gonna call it here for tonight. I mean, I could do the dungeons, but it's just gonna take way too much time. Like, I don't know, one of them takes me like 20 minutes. Unless I do the hard mode, in which case it'll take me like 2 hours. I've seen some people do it, and I kind of want to try it out myself, but I've been told I should probably do the mirror dungeons for a little bit longer before I get used to them. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Actually, I want to do like one temple. We're gonna do a temple. Oh! Wait! Oh, it's the Honglu one! Wait! What is this? Dimension Shredder. I got an ego! Wait! Oh, and that's a 2-star. Oh, let's go! That's so cool! I didn't expect to get one. Sanity. Where's this thing? Ego. I have 2 egos for him. Oh my god, okay. This one looks crazy. Dimension Shredder. It's HE. Well, I mean, that's pretty neat. Just when I need it. All right, well, that's a great one to end it on. Hey, Dongram. Yeah, I mean, I guess thank you guys all so much for coming to my stream today. I'll do more Limbus Company probably like 2 or 3 times next week. I don't know if I'll be doing it at this time of day, but I'll definitely try to plan it out more when I can. Like group activities are kind of taking off, so I do have a bunch of things that I am trying to do. And I'll let you guys know along the way how it works. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I'm gonna go take a break. Have a great rest of your night, you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for some more IDV action, probably around 1 p.m. Eastern. Alright, love you guys. I really like Hanlu, know nothing about him yet. Yeah, I don't really know a lot about him either. He doesn't really talk about himself much. I just know he's like a rich guy who's kind of weird. Good night, good night. Love you, everyone. Mwah!